my tired mind. Shadow, let the tape rewind and finally ease my anxious eyes. Oh no, I feel you creeping in, my body bleeding sin. I'm drowning. Heaven, can you save me now from these thoughts inside my head? God, you are the devil, running through my mind. I can't get on your level. I swear to God I tried. I am not under your spell. Turn around and turn ahead. You cannot be anymore. Oh my God, you are the devil. So hard to save. Hallowed by my love for you, always stop me going under. Follow every step I take, cause our walls are coming down. God, you are the devil, running through my mind. I can't get on your level. I swear to God I tried. I am not under your spell. Turn around and turn ahead. You cannot be anymore. Oh my God, you are the devil.
Islamic comes in a little bit deep. This might be a shutdown. It's not even a shutdown. Ladyboy's going forward. The sun comes forward. Ryan gets another kill. Pantheon's finally here, maybe to pick up some kind of shutdown, but it's not happening.
This game is exciting. Um,
It's
that
definitely got.
almost still.
Karma is not
Um,
respecting the CC, by the way. No flash from last play. Ezreal eSport gets the kill. That matters. Kindred is getting a slow onto Maokai. Maokai has to flash out. The counter engage should be serious. Riven's here trying to get the kill. Maokai ults to stun people, but it doesn't matter. He's dead.
Oh my goodness. Okay, it's been a long time. How you doing, bud?
I'm doing good, man. How you doing?
Just catching up on the happenings here as we get into this LXC S1 winner split week 3 for Crusader. Can I just say that Ego Nog logo, I love it. It just makes me want to go out and have some eggnog. It's beautiful.
Really? Um, I have no feelings about it. It is a PNG.
All right, so let's talk about these teams. They're just getting ready, getting a little bit behind here, as some issues, obviously, with folks know what the lobby's getting in the draft here. So, looking at this matchup tonight, we do have Egonog starting out on the blue side and Divine Temple starting out on the red side, of course, with Wuxi holding down the top lane there for Divine Temple. And then Korn there in the jungle, FSG in mid, Tonic with ADC, and I'm gonna struggle on this last one. Is it Mobai, Mob A, Mobai? Not really certain how to pronounce that one. Okay, you got
Isn't it
any
just?
insight on that one?
Isn't it just Mo? I thought it was Mobile.
Mobai. All right.
Yeah, like
I was
Mojave Desert, but just with a B.
I was thinking it was gonna be like something French and fancy, like Mobai or something. But all right, we'll go with that.
All right. Well, I'm not doing fancy. I want to do just straight up American. So
Fair enough. And then up on the other side, obviously for Egonog, which their name just brings me joy. We got Valko top, Debria coming out of the jungle, Stratty Time holding down the mid, Baxter09 with ADC, and then our KDA leader so far in the split with RTMS. So Divine Temple, they get off to these slow starts and then they come on stronger. Are we going to see some Mundo Wuxi action this evening where they'll just take control of a game? Or are we just going to see Mundo and Poppy take it off the board for Wuxi and make somebody else do it for Divine Temple tonight? What's your thoughts on that, all right?
I think if they're smart, they'll take away his Mundo. I mean, we've seen games where he just plays Mundo and then he is just a menace. And I would like to see that again tonight. Yeah, I just like to see that again tonight. I was gonna follow it up with some, but whatever I said next would have been a lie. I just want to see that again. It'd be entertaining.
Well, obviously, we know that Wuxi loves to play the Mundo and the Poppy when it is available. However, over on this other side here, what do you think they counter with, knowing that what Wuxi kind of tends to play on his play style?
I hope someone brings Ignite. But other than that, Valke Valka Fenyanka. Oh man, that's a name I'm gonna struggle with. um,
A little bit of a tongue twister. A little bit of a tongue twister.
no, yeah, look at him. He also plays Mundo, but he also plays Orn.
Got the
And
Orn. I know it's the Orn horn. It's super kind of boring, super kind of standard. Do see a little bit of the Garen play out there, and obviously the Smolder, which is still banned from the league at least for one more week. And then might start seeing a little bit more of that Smolder action
Yeah,
coming on here.
but he also does the Alawi, the Zack, and even some Trundle. So we could see something interesting come out. If Mundo comes out, he could just go ahead and pick up Alawi. Um, Try to counter that split, maybe counter that split pusher with a team fighter. That'd be interesting.
Get that old hole breaker action going on Alawi and do the old split pushing strategy there. We'll have to see what comes out and shakes on that one here.
Exactly. So, but we'll see once we get in the draft, which is just what we're waiting for, guys. And once we see it, we'll let you see it.
So talk to me. I've missed the last couple weeks. I've been out of action. Obviously, with the football playoffs, I am geared up and ready for Super Bowl weekend. Of course, rooting for my Niners. So I've been kind of in the action, out of the action the last couple weeks. Any what's the gameplay been like recently?
A lot of Santa, a lot of Santas everywhere. Um, everyone, everyone here is I don't want to call them trolls, but but they like to have fun. That's what I'm gonna say. Everyone here likes to have fun. Um, no, but jokes aside though, yeah, longer games. Games have been going on a little bit longer than last season. The games were getting over like 25 minutes. I know for a fact last week we had 40-minute games.
All right, so
Um,
more older style slugfest, get into those full scaling comps, and getting out of these blowouts in 20-25 minutes that we kind of see standard across the play. Obviously the jungle changes kind of coming into play in this last edition here, getting the season started off, adding the void garbs and the void mites, and making the changes to the Herald Rift and the Voidborn Scuttler play. So been kind of interested to see how some of these teams are adapting on the jungle side. Obviously with the changes on the map, way more pressure being able exerted on the bot side early on, as well as I've seen a lot of teams now adopting more of an invade style play. So I have to see if some of these folks get out here and show me some level one invades. I just want that Nautilus hook or that blitz grab up to start and get those early kills flowing here. Any predictions going into this first game, okay?
let's see. I'm actually trying to see something. I was trying to see if what are the odds that we're going to see a Blitzcrank? Because I was just thinking about that. I was going to tell you Blitzcrank is up, Senna's up, Brand Jungle's a thing again, but you got to be careful with that because he still dies in the jungle, which is hilarious.
Well, Brand Jungle's. Oh, I saw some of the patch notes trying to nerf his kind of mid game spike where he can clear those camps really quick and exert pressure. So interested to see some of the changes they made there with the damage on his abilities from his combo. But Brand's always been a little bit of a slow. Kind of like the same thing with the Karthus, where first couple levels on Karthus in the jungle can be kind of rough, but once you get going in a Karthus, extremely efficient clear speed and able to exert pressure on the map just by hitting one simple little button and not even having to show up in lane, which is always a beautiful thing when you can get away with it. So we'll have to see some of these guys are playing around with the brand and then kind of going back to the more oriented invade first with the Nocturne or even good old Lee Sin action, which I have seen these junglers look like they've been playing. So good to see some of the early exerting pressures on here coming through. We'll have to see if anybody gives me the old Nocturne. I miss those days. I miss those days of Nocturne invading and taking somebody out at level 3 or Kha'Zix. I don't really see it so much anymore.
I also miss. Wait, no, I don't. I saw Nocturne the other day. Yeah, Nocturne up.
And a good old Trundle, obviously. Always a big Trundle fan. Love to see Trundle. I see he's been picked
I
up, being played more top now. Does look like we're getting ready to get into our draft here momentarily.
okay. So you should heard God too. Okay, we missed that. Um. Okay. Okay, and Jonicus, I do appreciate fasting Senna. It's just I see it everywhere, man. It's tiring. It's tiring to watch, but it is strong. I get it, especially when she's paired with a bruiser champion like Udyr.
All right. Looks like draft links are up and they are getting ready to get started here. We'll have
Oh
to
yeah.
see here. Imagine if Senna's been that popular, might see it banned out. I would expect if Ego's been watching Divine Temple, they know Wushi's play style. So imagine the Poppy gets banned. Probably the Mundo, depending on if they're going to play the Alawi into it. And then we'll have to kind of see a little bit about what Divine Temple's plan is for RTMS, if they're going to allow the Zyra or that Karma, or if they're gonna take away the toys.
I'm sorry, I was typing. What were we talking about toys? You getting weird?
No, I was just saying, RTMS is kind of the season leader in KDA. Kind of looks like a 5.5, 5.6, playing a lot of that Zyra, playing a lot of that Karma. So, maybe force RTMS into something a little bit more uncomfortable. Maybe push it down to the Nami or the Maoki, unless you're gonna play it for themselves. But we'll have to see kind of what Divine Temple wants to do here.
Hold up, pause. I ain't gonna let you get away with that. Did you say Malky?
Maokai, yeah, Mount Kitty. Why you gotta wait? What?
Malkai.
No, 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 Maoki. That's like
No, no,
that's
no, 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 no. This I'm not letting you do this to me again. This isn't like the Kanye situation. I'll let you have that, okay? But I won't let you
uh
have this. His name is Mal.
no. Kanye is Bay. Kanye is life.
I agree with you on the Kanye thing. I'm in on that. I'm stuck with it. I have to live my life like that now. But it's Malkai.
All right, draft
We'll
has
talk about this
started,
later. We'll get in the draft.
and getting right in and seeing the Zen Zhao come out and being banned, and right away, Maoki being banned.
It,
There's
it,
even there's even a skin. Even the skin embraces it.
okay. Are you saying Mal Kitty?
I'm just saying, I just say Maokai or Maoki, and it's just like Maokitty. We do see the Silas being taken away here, and ooh, I haven't seen that ban in a while.
And gaslit? What's happening right now?
You miss me, you know it.
No, whatever, man. Never mind. Silas, Lilia, I've seen is kind of okay in this current meta. Makes sense.
And your
Yeah.
Senna, your
Okay.
Senna,
Yeah.
your
I
your,
saw that
your
coming.
Senna got back. They listened. They said no to the
Yeah.
Senna. The Senna's coming out, and then a Draven ban. That's a targeted ban if
That's,
I've ever seen one.
yeah, that definitely is. Wow. Um, let's double check on Baxter for that one.
I would expected maybe the
So
Lucian to get banned there. I did see some practice games on the Draven, so I can understand. But turning it over now here with that first pick, does look like the Zach is going to be coming in. Zach can sometimes still be played up top or in the jungle. Just
I'm,
depends.
I'm pretty, I'm pretty sure it's the jungle, Zach.
Just saying, could still be top.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I would have said maybe it's bot, but Senna's banned, so I don't have to guess where all the tankier people are going. Hopefully,
We do see the
and
Poppy coming out there from from DT. Pretty standard, pretty comfy pick for Wuxi. Can still work out in jungle, can still be flex as support, but usually that's going to be an indication that Wuxi doesn't care what he plays the Poppy into. He's not going to care.
I'm not
Caitlyn
gonna
looks
lie.
like
Let's put this Poppy in the bot lane. That'd be hilarious.
with the Caitlyn, I don't think so. I could have seen I could see the Poppy if you're picking like the Vayne and wanted to do that particular combination, but with the Caitlyn, I can't see that Poppy. Can't see that Poppy going. AP Zach mid, Jonicus. That is a blast from the past, but I don't think anybody's playing AP Zach mid anymore. That'd be like playing Nocturne mid. I just don't think folks are going to allow that much these days.
Woo,
We are
that's an old
seeing
one.
a blind pick Twisted Fate. That screams pick up cast right away, but a cast is near and dear to my heart, so I would immediately pick that up just to make TF
Wait,
cry.
quick question: which Cassie got
This,
Cassadin or Cassiopeia?
no, the snake lady. The snake
Yeah,
lady.
okay. I had to clarify for the viewers. I knew who you were talking about, but viewers know.
Cassiopeia.
Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, so
AD attack speed, Twisted Fate with Lucian is probably not going to happen at this point. Do see the Lucian being picked up, and that's when you got the Lucian there, but you don't have the support yet picked, that screams to me ban out all of RTMS's favorite toys to go along with that Lucian. Seeing the Azir being picked up, and you were talking about late game powerhouse. Well, if you can make it to late game with Azir, definitely a late game powerhouse. It is very very hard to pull off in the early game and can get punished accordingly, especially with the setup from the Twist of Fate on the Zac. So the Azir is going to have to be very patient, kind of play toward that backside and not allow them to get picked off.
okay,
Nocturne
so
being banned out. So again, this giving credence that Zac could be top, could still be support, but they're going to go ahead and get rid of the Nocturne and not allow that on the board, and then the Viego coming out as a ban. So
this has to be a support ban. The last one has to be a support ban.
I would have thought so. I would have thought maybe the Karma or the Zyra getting banned out. But it does look
No,
like all right, taking out the Alawi. Doesn't want to play against the Alawi. I don't blame you. Who likes
no,
playing
that's
into
annoying.
Alawi? Nobody I know likes playing into Alawi.
No one likes the tentacles mini game. It's
Not
not
yet.
fun. So okay, so yeah, okay. This tells me Divine Temple is just not worried about whatever RTMS is going to pick up. Then they said the bot lane. We're not worried about the bot lane picks. We are kind of worried about what goes up against Wuxi and in the jungle. And Vi comes out too. Okay,
Buys a good ban here.
yeah, it is.
Able to get an instant click get to the back line instantly. So understandable with what they've got going on here that they don't want there. The Rel pickup here is given more of that front line with that Poppy, more of that front to back, able to get in there. Darius coming out. I kind of hope that's a jungle Darius, but I'm guessing that's yeah. All right, there we go.
Yeah,
Garen coming out. I was like, yeah, can we get a Zac top with a Darius jungle? Can we really flick things up? But here we go with the Garen. I'll be happy if it's a crit Garen. That'll make me happy. Please play crit Garen. Don't play tank Garen. Play full crit Garen. I want to see a full crit Garen game, just for giggles, just for fun.
Okay. No, I get you. I get you. I was just looking at the teams. I was just thinking that I really think that Vi ban probably messed them up a little bit. um, because Vi would have been so good on DT.
So opting for the old school Lucian Nami combo, not as strong as it once was, but still quite an effective early game, especially when you consider that Caitlyn over on the other side able to kind of negate her combination there to get some early damage, and if she steps too far in, she can get herself caught. Ooh, I like this.
Hold up, where are we going with this?
I like this. Put the rail back to the jungle and then play the more Caitlyn bot. I I like that. I like it because it'll what it'll do is it'll allow for the Nami to also be in the same spot. If she pulls too far in with the Caitlyn Mort combo, she gets caught. I like it. It's a fun combo. Plus, it allows Caitlyn to have the bubble protection and a little bit more safety from the Nami bubble stun. So good adaptation there, allowing the Rel to come out of the jungle. Really, the big problem for that I think for DT is gonna be facing though is how do you get to the Lucian?
I
Lucian's going to be
mean,
able to do a lot of work here if he can stay behind if they can't get to him. That Zac being able to get on top of the Caitlyn, Morgan's going to have to watch her spell shield to protect the Caitlyn somewhat as the rail gets into that back line by herself, and then the Azure is going to have to contend with stepping in and taking a stunt from TF. So really good adaptation from DT. It's very difficult for them to pull this off in the early game. They're going to have to play more towards that late game style, but should be a banger of a first matchup here. Predictions are now live. Give me your round one prediction here, Raga. Who you got here?
I mean, looking at the teams, I'm just going through it. I mean, I don't know. There from previous games, I know DT is really DT's pretty good. So I want to say even with the disadvantages they have with the like the front to back here, they could pull off the win. But I'm just looking at the fact that once Zach gets in there, what's really stopping Aaron from just running in? Well, what's stopping Twisted Fate Gold card? Except I know Morgana Shield, guys. I'm assuming that's been put down already and that it's been negated. Um, Twisted Fate Gold card. I mean, Nami Wave. I'm looking at a lot here right now, and I don't feel like DT. Like just looking at this draft, has the team fight win here, just like off the rip. So I don't know. I'm kind of leaning towards Ego Nog right now.
All right, all right. Let's take a quick look at our predictions here. It does look like the points are in favor of Divine Temple. However, the folks are betting more on Ego Nog pulling this out here. Got a little bit under 3 minutes before those predictions are out and we get into this game here. Uh, you talked about it. DT is going to struggle early game, I think, with this particular combo. They have, however, if they are able to ride the wave of that early game, come late game, it's going to be very hard for Ego to be able to contend with that Azir combination doing work. So just to have to ride out that early game. Don't get caught in the mid with that Zac and TF combo. Definitely don't get caught in the butt with that Nami combo coming out as well. And just put Wushi and top on an island there with Vaka and focus these other lanes there for the jungle there, and see if we can ride this rough early game out and get DT ahead. DT's behind the record. I think he goes to 3-3, and DT I believe is 1-2 at the moment, or 1-4 at the moment. So they don't have the good record at the moment, but I'm gonna put my eggs in the basket of DT. I think DT can pull this off. If they in Wuxi on Poppy, I trust.
Mm. In Wushi you trust. Okay. Okay.
All right, so I got to put some points down here. I'm being told by our wonderful producer Soul, obviously working in the background. He is still mad from last season that I got more points than him, so he would like some of those points back. So I'll get you started there, Buttercup. I'll get you going. Vish, we love you. Video intro on par. Love the dragon, and yeah, we'll see you in 2 to 3 minutes here when we get on the rift.
not God, you are the devil.
I'm nervous on the surface, I look fine. My brain feels heavy, my traumatized mind. And I'm so tired, I can't feel my eyes. Whoa, whoa. I'm petty, but I know how to lie. I feel feelings that I can't describe. I'm not breathing, but I'm still alive. Whoa, whoa. But I think I'll be alright, 'cause I'm not giving up, I'm not giving up yet. I feel that it's my time, so I'ma give it everything. I'ma give it everything I got. So I'ma give it everything. I'ma give it everything I got. I'ma give it everything. I'ma give it everything I got. Why do I still have hope? So many days have passed. I wait around for things to change, but change has not come fast. I'm asking all the questions, but then I question them. Like, what's the point of living, existing when you can't see your God in flesh? I'm looking for the answers, they say to pray instead. I think I'll find them one day, but with a helping hand. I know that it's not easy, but I believe I will. Yeah, I'll get over all my fears and really conquer everything. I think I'll be alright, 'cause I'm not giving up, I'm not giving up yet. I feel that it's my time, so I'ma give it everything. I'ma give it everything I got. So I'ma give it everything. I'ma give it everything I got. I'ma give it everything. I'ma give it everything I got. I'ma give it everything I got. Have you ever seen this? Have you ever felt this? It's a feeling so unheard. When every time I hear your voice, like my feelings having no choice. And every time I hear your voice, I wish I could remember. When every time I When every time I hear your voice, like my feelings having no choice. And every time I hear your voice, I wish I could remember. All I want is take me down. All this time I've been trapped in, not knowing where my heart is. I've been telling myself to stop. Just make me whole. Just make me whole. Just let me
You're just like the fat girl.
Oh boy, okay, here we go. Out to the races. I would say this is probably a really bad idea for an invade. And I would expect a 5 point, and that's looks like what we're fixing. We're fixing to settle into. I don't expect anybody to get crazy here.
No, I don't think anything interesting is gonna happen. In fact, they're all cowards for this. You know how I feel about it. Also, everyone has a standard start. You're all weak. You're all cowards. I don't forgive you. All right, so
Wow. Yeah, Caitlyn, nah, on a Doran's blade instead of a long sword, and you know how am I feeling about that.
yeah, exactly. They're all cowards.
I will
So
say Valka has opted for ignite over teleport, which has actually been called out by Wuxi. So we'll have to see how that plays out, um,
I'm
because
pretty sure he's gonna kill Poppy.
he's going for the kill and cares nothing all about that teleport.
I hope he doesn't kill Poppy. Well, I mean, I shouldn't say stuff like that because I should hope he kills Poppy. It's entertaining, but I also kind of like Wuxi. So
Would like to
all
point
right,
out that Garen in the top lane, showing some love to his jungle and giving a little bit of a leash there. Uh, as a former jungle, that makes me happy.
we're not in solo queue. Of course, he's gonna give him a leash.
Sometimes
Like,
Rel didn't get a leash. Rel got nothing. Wuxi went right to lane.
oh, that is. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
that is true. What's up,
Mm-hmm.
Wuxi? Why you hating? That man's got a gun
Well,
for you later.
Morg is going to go ahead there and miss the stun. Caitlyn does, instead of going for Lucian, interesting, actually going for the Nami first, trying to get that damage down. So we'll have to see if they target this Nami and try to take it out.
I have no idea why I switched down here. What's happening up here is more interesting. Like,
It's just Wuxi and Valka feeling each other. It's just what top laners do, right? They just smack each other around a little bit, and see what happens. I believe it was Mike Tyson that says everybody's got a plan until they get punched in the face. So
it was some boxer, and yes, I agree with you. So, let's see. Where is Zach? Zach is in the bot lane. Zach is bot side along with Rail. Um, maybe they'll make something shake here. See, maybe they'll go towards bot lane.
well, it does look like the Morg already correctly put the word out. The problem when you do the top side leash like that is they know Garen was super late, so it kind of indicates where he started. So gave free information out. Delay that force ward down bottom. That way you'll be able to see the Zac get coming to you. So now they either the Zac is have to kind of loop around by the scuttle and come around that way, or force himself into the spite here. We do see the Rel already in position ahead of that scuttle, and it does look like Zac is moving in for a lane gank. We'll have to see how that shakes out here in a second.
They have no idea he's there. Oh man, so much happening. Okay. Garen looks low, but he's not low because he's Garen. He has that passive regen. He's fine. Uh,
He's fine, but Zac is wasting a lot of early time trying to get this gank, which means Rel can get more going. We do see the flash coming out from Caitlyn, able to avoid. The bubble was going to land, but Morg able to flash and get away. So a lot of time wasted. Two flashes, no kills, and the Rel now knows where the Zac is and should correctly run straight to the scuttle on top side, knowing that the Zac is going to come re-engage. The bubble is going to be spell shielded, but it's not going to matter because Nami taking that kill for first blood, just cutting him off. That's how that works.
yep. Man, that lane right. Oh, hold
Tonic
on, tower
is
dive.
going to get tower dove by the Zac, but he is able to escape. Wuxi going
Wuxi.
in takes a tower shot. Too many tower shots for Wuxi trying to claim Valka, and that is a quick 3-0 there. Gone. So Garen did get the ignite.
Hold on.
Morg,
Where are we going with
Morg
this?
says hello and slows down the Zac, but It does mean Rel if wants to invade here or priority onto. Yep, does look like she is going to go ahead. Priority here get some of those objectives out here. Meanwhile, I believe TF is like sees this, but gets called out. I do like FSG coming in and immediately going here. Now TF is on the run. Here comes the flash, but now we have the Poppy here as well. Story time. Stereotype just kind of straying around here. He wants to strategy wants to make sure he gets some help here. Now we're seeing Valka show up here
Morgana's
into this
here.
pit, and Morgana is also here. Here comes Starry going right in. Garen on top with that damage coming out. Wushi able to Azir with the massive ult there, but blue team able to get the void grubs, and now we have poor Wushi stuck in this pit all by his lonesome self, not able to get anything going. Corn on the cob coming back with FSG to get that kill. But my
Hold on,
goodness,
Caitlyn's here.
now Tonic is here with Morgana. Bot lane is showing up for the party. The stun is landed out here for RTMS. And here comes, they don't chase it. They just go ahead and finish off those void worms, let RTMS go down her way there. So a lot of action there. 3 kills for 3 kills. But Zach able to get the getting the objective there at the end, and the
Well,
kills.
he only got one.
He
He
only
got
got
one. They got
one.
two. He
He
got
got
one.
2. So Wushi pays for it with his life. Lucian got a lot of free farm out of that, and yeah, all the summoner spells now gone.
Yeah, I mean, I guess they did good. I mean, honestly, all this means is that either either Divine Temple is going to get the passive, or um Ego isn't, because basically you need 5.
Here we
So
go. Here comes the stun gets
we
landed.
know.
Nami gonna
Come on, we
take a
know
little
nothing's gonna happen.
damage.
It's just support.
Just a little damage.
They're just saying hi, okay? That damage is gonna be going in the second for both of them. um yeah, so you need 5 of those to actually get this little minion to spawn once you hit the tower. So the only team who can get that now is gonna be Divine Temple. Ego can't even get it because they only got 1, and only 3 more are gonna spawn.
This is true.
So sucks to suck, but yeah, Garen's 2-1 now.
Garen is 2-1, but Wushi does have double the CS, which we'll have to see that comes into play even with the 2 kills, but he needs to watch out. Lands the
Ignite's not gonna
ultimate,
get
puts
him.
the ignite down there, but Wushi able to just avoid death here. As
Yeah.
stuff's getting pushed into his tower, it will mean he's going to lose some CS. I don't know if he wants to stay.
No, he does. He's recalling. Corrupting Pot saved his life. He knows that. He's grateful. He's out. So yeah, that's pretty much Garen's lane now.
For the time being, for the time being here, we are seeing Rel placed now towards this bottom side. Looks like Zach is doing the same, so we might be getting some posture here for this dragon. We'll have to see. Kind of pushing on their tower, so it's kind of hard for them to, with Zach's ability to go to different ways and angles. They're gonna have to play back a little bit so they get some more wards in there. We do see Zach coming right back through with the sweeper, getting in position, getting ready for another lane gank.
Okay, well, okay, no, never mind. He's back. All right. I'm about to say, well, it looks like he's not gonna do that because Nami's gone, but Nami's back, and it
Yeah,
looks like
I
they're gonna go
actually
for it
work.
still.
I think it works out in their favor because they were going to go, but RTMS disconnected and came back real quick. So false sense of
Meanwhile,
security here. But
Rel is on the dragon.
she is going to sneak. Wushi just taking tower shots again for no reason because, you know, he wants to take a shower shot and see how it feels. Again, Zach wasting a lot of time down here to set this up, but could pay dividends here in a second. TF will be able to ult in on top even if they do swing away. So it does look like they've rotated in the dragon. Pretty
Yep.
certain this is a known thing, but it's going to probably too late here to do much about it. Zach is able to get in a little bit damage going on FSG, but it is not enough. Meanwhile, here comes Rel back with the Azir. Zach able to ult them away, but Zach is in no man's land. Zach needs to get out of. Oh, there goes Azir. Able to get away there. Nami
No
with the
way.
double kill, getting both the kills and on the row. And now here comes poor little Mabai trying to get away. She's on the run. Baxter is going to chase her down here. She's going to hide the tower. Are they going to go for this? There's the Garen. There's the Zach. Ooh, nice
Ooh.
little stun there. Able to get it. They got a little greedy, that Nami wanting to try to get set up for a tower dive, but now don't think that's going to happen. Wuxi is just able to get into range there. Did not get the good stun. Here comes the gold card. Gonna get a little bit more damage on Wuxi, but Wushi's just content here to eat damage.
So they lost that dragon, but they won the fight. And I can't believe the wolves killed Azir. Not Azir, Rail. I can't believe the wolves killed
That
Rail for
that
Nami.
was that was pretty funny.
It
That was
was
pretty funny.
great. Also, Grubs are back up, so we know where this is going.
Grubs are back
Um,
here, but it is going to be a 3v3. Now here comes the party. Wuxi again is going to be called out here. He is all by himself. His team is on the run. He is going to flash, but it is going to be going in the direction here of Ego. But now on the return, here again coming into the here is the Morgue. But now here comes the Zach landing, going to force the flash out. Now Mabai and Korn are on the run, but Azir able to get a little damage in. But that gold card, that little stun comes through, but FSG is able to secure the kill. Now the stun landing onto Zach, but Zach is able to get away. Azir with 20 health, it looks like, just sitting there on the edge of death. If anybody turned to hit FSG, TF would have finished that off. But now here comes Mabai again in no man's land, getting the kill onto the target. But now here comes Lucian. Baxter able to chase,
that didn't kill Azir?
but now he's in trouble. He might have gone too far. Here comes the Wuxi into the corner. The Zach is is trying to get his man out, but now Wuxi says that was not what he was expecting to see. He turned around and there was three guys there.
Did
Standard Wuxi play. He's 0-3. He's just tanking with the space at the moment.
I cannot believe that calling did not kill Azir.
It was super close.
It was so close. I think he lived
so
in like
close.
literally 1 HP. Oh man, I would be so mad if I was Baxter. But
Supports both all getting the kills too. Like poor Lucian couldn't get the kill there. Here comes the stun. Here comes the damage though. Tonic able to come back there. Here comes the ultimate saying goodbye to the Nami. And now the tower might be falling here shortly thereafter. So Tonic able to get that kill. Nami once again got a little too close and ate that stun there, trying to clear out that creep to get the tower. But now here comes the ultimate. Misses the stun. Here comes the gold card onto Morgue. Now Tonic is trying to face tank here for a second. Is Morgue going to land a stun here on the solution? No, but
that card.
just barely. Woo!
Oh, hold on, man. This is
You're
just
just going to ult Zach and say, we're not fighting right now.
listen, this game is just full of some clutch. I mean, all these 181
We did
HP
say
away.
this was going to be a rocky game, but FSG stayed too long there. Didn't see them coming around from that backside, and obviously just got wrecked there. But yeah, we said this is going to be rough for DT early. They've actually managed to kind of claw themselves back in gold wise. They 1.5 K gold, not too big of a deficit there. 11-7 in kills there. So now we do see the posture for Dragon. Morg's stun is going to swim wide. The Zac is going to come back here. The Lucian drops the ult immediately, but now here comes Rel. But them health bars are coming real low, real quick, and Morg gets collected.
Yo, I'm gonna lie, they did not respect Lucian or Nami there. I guess they thought they killed Nami so many times they just did not see her as a threat, but you can't do that. You just can't walk in a tight corridor against Nami and not expect consequences.
Yeah, I
Well,
mean, we kind of talked about it earlier. How you going to get to this Lucian when you have that Zac and that Nami kind of coming in on top, and you're having to fight the Zac. Meanwhile, here comes Rel is forced to flash away. The Morg is coming. It does get the stun and is able to spell shield immediately to back them up, but Dragon is just kind of being done here with the Rel being out of the fight. And again, Wuxi is just going to town here. Here comes FSG, though, in no man's land, is going to try to get himself a dash for victory here. And now RTMS is on the other side. Nami's in trouble. The stun is
he's
missing.
gonna
She should be able
flash.
to. She is
He's
going to
gonna
be able to
flash.
flash over this wall here.
Meanwhile, Azir he's on the chase. He's getting chased down by TF. Let's see if he
See,
manages to execute.
Garen just realized he can no longer just kill. FSG is going to go ahead and sacrifice himself to the gods and not allow that chart gold to go anywhere. So no harm, no foul there. Valka went into Poppy and realized that couldn't get as much damage as he thought now on the Poppy anymore. So kind of just held him back, waiting that regen go to town here. We do see the Zac coming into play, so we'll have to kind of see if Wuxi sniffs this out and doesn't get caught.
Meanwhile, just destroys the minion wave.
Here we go. Mabai not respecting that damage at
Ooh.
all. Just walks into it and gets baited. Double kill going over to Lucian. And here comes Wuxi and Korn. But now the teleport is out. Stratty is here. Valka is here. Nami is here. Zac is here. It is a party up on the top side of the map at the moment. And Wuxi needs to be a little careful here because now Valka is going to have the damage, immediately causing Wuxi to flash back to the tower to safety before the ultimate can come out and claim his life. Wuxi just not respecting this Garen.
I mean, to be fair, he didn't have a reason to until recently. Also, I just love the speed boost that Rail gets, and then when just is gone, Garen is still just walking away. Just no.
Here comes the stun does land, able to get the wall, but here comes Zac. We talked about this party. Nami is here with the ultimate, and now bouncing around corn on the cob. Now Rel is on the run. Wuxi is on the run. Stratty says, "You're not going anywhere. Come back, Rel." It is only a matter of time here for this Wuxi gets taken down in the tower, taking the double kill over to Stratty. Mid tower able to be claimed, and Azir doing work a little bit bottom, but not certain. I like that sequence there for DT. A little out of sorts. Rushi not respecting that Garen walking in. Thought he had something going there. FSG also getting caught out here by the Lucian. The ultimate is going to come out, and he is able to flash and avoid the ultimate at the last second coming out from Lucian. So gets himself out safely.
Lucian,
Little bit of a close call there.
yeah, Lucian just kind of gave him his attention, and he had no choice but to run away. Uh, that was hilarious. Scary for him, but hilarious. So, Lucian's 5-0, TF's 5-2. Um, Zac is 1-1, and Garen's 2-1. So, scores aside, though, these plays this team is making is great. They're rotating together. They're not getting caught out, and they're either always trying to kill someone or take an objective.
So you say the
Um,
Zach is 1-1, but it's the 12 assists that stand out. He's got the 12 assists to go with that kill. So out of the 16 kills they have, he's participated in 13. So he's been all over the place and
that's
making
true.
his presence known. Now here comes Garen. He's just gonna come smack the tower, say, "Hey, thanks. I'm just gonna walk away now."
That was great. I kind of wanted Azir to try, but he didn't. Also good note for them to send TF to the top lane.
Woods is gonna eat a ton of damage after that stun card hits, and now Stratty's like sensing it. He's gonna stun. He's gonna follow up. He's getting it. Whoosh, he's gonna ultimate and say, "Thanks for playing. Have a free trip back." But here comes the ultimate from Stratty. Stratty's not done yet. He says, "Here comes the stun," and Wushi gets collected by Stratty. This has not been a good game for Wushi so far. He's now 0-5.
I'm kind of sad he didn't see that coming because I saw that coming. Um, I thought TF wouldn't use the ultimate on it, but he did. Still funny. Does he know he's in there? Okay, no, he didn't.
Didn't know, saw him, and said, "Oh, I can hit you here." Wushi's not to 0-8 yet, so can't have the turnaround come into play until he's 0-8. Here
Oh,
comes
he
the
got his
knockout
own a
coming
power spike
down.
first.
That disrespect on that Lucian damage is just gonna cost him again. Double kill going over on the beautiful setup there from Dira on that Zach. Just able to get a lot off of just Lucian and himself there. Here comes the Herald. Gonna claim another. Oh, I thought they were gonna get the tower with it, but
I mean,
little
no one
single
charged
there.
in.
Get the
No one
dragon.
charged in with it. So,
This is true. This is true. I'll go
so,
ahead and collect this free dragon here.
so that Lucian damage was almost disrespectful.
That their Lucian damage is sick right now. He's got the quick blades down. He's got the Kraken Slayer. Just able to exert a serious amount of damage really quickly onto these squishy targets. It's kind of the problem with the early and mid game Morg. If you're not landing the stuns or you're not stunning correctly, the solution is a problem. They can't get to it. They can't deal with it. They're kind of in a holding pattern until they can play safe and let the Azir build up.
Well, if the pace of this game continues, that is not happening.
This
Um,
is true.
there's no way. I mean, Sazir can't even really kind of farm. Everywhere he goes, Garen's there, which is hilarious. That's his adversary.
Here comes
Oh,
Zach
hold on.
immediately comes through Wushi right here though to stop it. But the ultimate coming out from Nami, Wushi just not able to tank this damage coming out from Stratty and Lucian.
Oh,
Lucian comes right in with the ultimate, pushes everybody out, flashes through, gets a double kill. Rel is on the run, but here comes the stun. Oh, the bubble just misses, but Lucian doesn't care.
so
That hurt. That hurt a lot.
this is Lucian's game now. I mean, holy crap! He sees three people, and he dashes and flashes in. This man's a menace right now. I would say somebody stop him, but I don't want anyone to stop him.
I bet
Uh,
she getting cheeky with the ultimate there, putting Garen into the tower, but it wasn't going to be enough. Now you have the split push coming out from three different lanes all at once.
I don't know what God said either. Hold on, repeat.
All right, so we're having a
Oh,
little bit of issue here with the crash there in the game.
okay. When it happens, we'll see it. One more time.
Yeah, no, mine's still going. I can still see it on mine.
Yeah, we're fine over here.
It's just you.
Sorry, guys. Talking to producer real quick. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
What's going on?
Let me turn the eye. Press the eye again. Yeah. Okay. Is everybody? Can I see? Okay.
He's trying to get us back in.
Oh,
All
should
right,
we
so
pause?
as we're relaying the information here, getting the stream back up and going into the game here, taking a look here, what's kind of transpired. The goal lead is more than doubled now. It was a 5K goal lead. It's now become almost 11K. So this game has quickly snowballed out of play with that Lucian. DT can still come back. They just need to hold. They
What?
need to
What?
not give up too much and just let the Azir build. They're getting into these bad fights and not
I'm
respecting this
sorry.
Lucian.
I'm sorry. That's not a longer option here. Okay, Lucian is too. That okay. It's gonna take Azir another what 2 items to even get to the point
I'm
where
saying
he's gonna be
I'm
relevant here.
saying it's possible. I'm saying it's
I
possible.
know.
They
I know.
just
You're saying
it
it's
can
possible, and
happen.
I'm playing
It can
devil's
happen.
advocate. I'm playing devil's advocate right now. I'm just saying, yes, it's possible, but it's most likely not going to happen.
These
No
are my
one on
points we're
Divine,
talking about here. Okay, I don't want to give away my points. All right, I'm hoping.
dude, we're way past that. No one on Ego has died in what, 15 minutes?
It's been a bit. It's been a bit since RTMS hit it. Took a couple of those early game stuns to the face from Morg.
Yeah,
it's been bad. It's gone bad. It's
yeah.
gone bad.
Every death on the board has been for Divine Temple. So I'm just saying it's possible. It's just unlikely. And here we go again. Poppy is going to get caught out. Um, they're not going to let this go. The Cullen picks that one up.
Unfortunately
So,
for Wuxi, just having one of those games, just not having a good game right now.
no. That's third dragon over to Ego Nog. That's Ocean Drake. So 2 Ocean Drakes and a Chem Drake. Next one is Ocean Soul.
Yeah, Ocean Soul with Garen is and a Zach is no bueno. There's
Yeah.
no,
No.
you don't want either one of those to really have Ocean Soul like ever.
TF is in a terrible position
Ooh,
right now,
ooh,
and
ooh.
he can't TP out.
Stratty got himself caught there going for the cheeky play on FSG, although he is going to land the stun. The spell shield came out a little too late there, and is going to eventually go down and fall there. So a little bit of a cheeky play up top. Sadly, uh, just not going their way at the moment.
Nope.
Still trying to get the stream restored there, but might be having some issues. So let's take a look here at some of the items here. Lucian kind of surprising, didn't get greedy, didn't go straight into IE, instead taking the Essence Reaver route with the Loveless Kraken and Cripples.
Okay,
All
so
right.
everybody should be able to see us now. Welcome back to the action, guys.
All right. All right, so we're here. You guys are seeing it again. DT is not dead yet, as you can see. The base still exists. Zach is tanking like a boss here in the bottom, but the work is being put in. Tonic showing up late to this party here. Down goes
Only got the
Lucian.
passive.
Lucian's gonna get out of
Too
position.
deep.
Oh, the
Too
shutdown
deep.
is coming down. Here comes DT. FSG is gonna get bubbled. Here comes the comeback I was talking about. I told you. He just had to leave.
Yo, Lucian, what's going on? Baxter, too deep, man.
Oh,
Too deep.
no. Morg just said, hello. FSG jumped the gun there. Is going to get stunned. However, Rel and Sonic are going to get him out here. Mamae or Mobai or whatever the name is going to be pronounced. I'm going with Mobai. It just sounds fancy for me. It sounds French. Just not able to get things going here, get caught out again, eating that bubble, eating that stun. But DT able to get some kills, able to get a shutdown. Wuxi is now 1-7. Didn't get to that 0-8 power spike. Waited until an 0-7 to get that shutdown. But hey, a shutdown's a shutdown. Okay, the base is still standing. Inhibs are still going. Still able to fight back. This Azir is starting to catch up here in CS, at least for the moment.
Yep, for the moment. which hopefully won't last much longer. Is Poppy caught? Yeah, Poppy is
Wuxi
caught.
is once again not going to be saved here. I think by the board, she did not get that stun off. Wuxi gets ran down. Garen wanted to see Wuxi about that extended car insurance, and then promptly said, "Your checks are no good."
Huh. It would make sense that Garen would be an aggressive salesman like that.
That's why he's so fast.
Yeah, see, that's what makes sense.
Yeah, yeah.
You see, it's lore.
That's right. That's right. He's just going to run away here while the other rest of the inhibs are being claimed. Now we're going to see if they try to pick a fight with Lucian, but Nami is going to whiff a little bit on that ultimate. Did not get the targets that she thought, but was able to at least get Lucian. The rel off so Lucian can get some distance. Now turning their attention, though, to the inhib or to the rift because, yeah. Why not?
Did you mean Baron?
I meant Baron. I'm in Baron.
Okay.
I'm in Baron.
All
Cut me
right.
some slack. Cut me some slack.
I just want to just double check to make sure you're not having a stroke, man. I just want to make sure you're good. All right. So
That Baron went pretty quick.
I mean, come on, look who was on it. I mean, that Garen has a Trinity Force, Black Cleaver, and Phantom Dancer. And
Against
Lucian,
Baron, not even
is
looking
melting
at the
people.
dragon. I think they just realized, hey, we can just come walk down this lane here. And if they're not here, they're setting up for Baron. They're not going to be able to stop this. So they're being recalled now. But yeah, a little bit of a whoopsie, I think. Here comes the ultimate from Lucian, really just to kind of clear out and cull there on some targets. The last of the towers is fixing the Azir, does land the ultimate, but immediately gets melted. Wuxi on the run, able to not get anything going, but is able to secure on the Garen. Tonic able to get the kill on to the Zac, but now Tonic is forced into the base there, trying to get damage on Lucian, but Stratty just able to get that stun off and say, thanks for playing.
Yep. Like you said, they were over there by Dragon trying to set up for that, thinking they were gonna go down there, but no. They had 2 lanes of minions and Baron.
That hurt.
They didn't need that.
That hurt. It hurts my soul to give points to Soul for starters, and it hurts my soul to see that DT clawed themselves through the early game, managed to stay within 3 kills. They were only down 1,500 gold, and then just a couple of mistakes from Wuxi, not respecting the lockdown abilities from both Stratty and that Zac combo with the Nami, and the same for Mobai. Again, that's what I'm going with. Just sounds fancy. Just getting out of position, trying to set up the stuns, and getting caught repeatedly. Ego Nog played it pretty clean after that early game.
Yep. They really did, and that's apparently all they needed to just snowball. There were a
Looking at
couple
the
of
damage here,
on me.
though. I mean, Tonic, she only had what? Tonic only had a little over 1,000 less damage than Lucian, so Tonic was able to keep up on damage, but just not able to get the kill. Kind of hard with a Zac and a Garen chasing in your face, with Lucian just blasting away. But all in all, a valiant effort, but not able to withstand the mid game siege there.
Nope. Nope, they were not able to, and that sucks, but that's also League of Legends.
So what do you think? What do you want to see change up as we get ready for this second game here?
I think it's wiped out.
You still with me there, all guy?
You wait on the 80. Yeah, can you hear me?
I can hear you now. Yes, sir.
Okay, I was gonna say, Maybe they need to wait on the AD carry pick. I feel like they picked Caitlyn too early. Like they gave priority to the AD carry pick a little bit too early. I feel like they should have maybe picked the jungler earlier. Maybe even held off on Poppy too. Um, I get why Wuxi picked it. It's his comfort champion, but we didn't get to see why he's comfortable in that champion in his game. We just kind of saw him bullied by Garen.
Those early deaths and disrespect in there on the CC combos kind of hurt Wushi there. I'd be kind of curious to see if the intent was to take the Rel bot and then it got flexed into jungle after the Vi ban. I'd be kind of curious to see what the actual play was going to be there, or if that was the intent. Mainly because I just don't see a lot of more games being played by mobile. So I'm kind of curious. Kind of curious what was going through their heads on that particular pick. If that was meant to be. Just because for the early game for Caitlyn, it's great, but after that, and you're not having no way really to get to that Lucian. That Lucian just time and time again was just a demon, was a monster. Even though Tonic was able to keep up damage, with the Zac, with the big tanks they had. I would have liked to see maybe something like the Nautilus or something for that Caitlyn, at least able to get the ultimate knock up when Zac comes in, or at least root down the Lucian or the Nami. So we'll kind of have to see what adjustment they make there. Obviously, starting off 0-7, not exactly a great way there. The Azir, Azir takes so long to get going. When you get behind it early in the mid game like that, makes it extremely hard to come back from. So they did a good job there, standing tall there for a bit. Ultimately, just took one too many shots to the face, and I had to see my points vanish. Sad.
Yeah, that's the real. That's the that is the real issue
that's
here. Is
that's the
you had to
tragedy,
play
right?
Soul.
I had to play sold points. That's always sad. Does look like they are getting back up and ready for draft though rather quickly. So it does look like the links are coming out here. So we'll get into the second draft kind of quick. So you took the shots DT. You got punished on a couple plays. Get back up, dust it off, get back into the second game. Work out some of the good things that you were doing, so we can see you guys get back give him that counter punch, give him that old 2-1 combo there, and
Yep.
maybe
Yep.
ban out that Zac. Dira did a lot of work on that Zac.
Yeah, he really did. He really did.
Even
So
giving up
well, we'll get
that
in the
bot
draft here
side
and we'll
like
see.
that, man, that like gave up so much time bot side to set up those ganks and really didn't get punished in their jungle for it. No, and I think if Corn had
No,
more
they did
knowledge,
not.
they did not, but they didn't punish it.
I know that's crazy.
All right, so looks like draft here is getting ready. Links posted. They are getting set here. So let's see what we got. All right, so it looks like DT is over on blue side and Ego is on red side. Immediately coming out with the Lilia band. And looks like the counter ban there again is a Zenzao. Does like DT says, nah, we're not allowing the Zac to come back through. Is going to go ahead and ban out that Zac, followed by Ego choosing to get the Silas again out of there. Well, we see a third jungle band coming out from DT's side. To see here. Does look like they are going to get rid of the fiddlesticks, and then of course the monkey. Oh, it's not here to stop me. So the Mount Kitty is going to get banned here in return here. So DT choosing to kind of get out some of those bigger jungle picks, shrink the pull down, and force Dira into something maybe not as comfortable. All right. So, so Augite has crashed and will be gone here for a bit. So please enjoy Augite's new wonderful photo here that Soulkeeper has put up for Augite. So in here in spirit with us, Augie. I'll miss you. And I do love the picture, so it's beautiful. It's a work of art. I hope Augite sees that when he comes back. He's gonna absolutely love that one. So Ego here with the red pick going to sit here. I would imagine maybe getting a priority back on the Lucian, which does look like they intend to do. Lucian coming right out here. Looks like did blue not first pick something they were supposed to pick and made a whoopsie here? Because I'm not seeing they did call the Rella. Okay, so first pick there for DT is looks like they are going once again with the Rel. Ego responding with the Lucian. It looks like they're going to pull out the Ivern this time. Ivern is a menace in the jungle these days. And now we'll have to kind of see what they have in store to play against this Ivern. Maybe the Nocturne would be something that DT could prioritize here to play into that into the Ivern play. But it does look like they're going to get the Aphelios going on here. So Aphelios coming out more to control the solution. I like the adaptation here from DT. Get something a little bit more sustainable into the Lucian, but not something crazy like a Samira Nautilus combination to really mess with the Lucian. And we'll have to see here. It does look like wow. We're gonna see an Orn coming out from Wuxi. Is he feeling okay today? Did somebody force him on Orn? Did somebody bribe him with something to put him on that Orn champion? I'm kind of curious on Wuxi here on the Orn. I'll have to see how that plays out. I don't think I always thought he didn't like Orn. The first pick here for DT was the Rel. That's why you're not seeing it there, but it was called out in chat. So it's Rel, Aphelios, and Orn for DT, and Ego has elected to counter with the Lucian, Braum, Ivern. This is going to let Red kind of ban out some of those counter Ivern picks if they so choose. Or they can go after mid. Does look like they're going to go ahead here and ban out the Azir. And now blue here left with the opportunity. Do they ban out the Mundo? Do they ban out the Alawi? Are they going to focus ban top here? Does look like they are going to ban the Gwyn. Milio coming right out and being banned, indicating that they're expecting DT to play that role again in the jungle. And then Fiora coming out as the last ban from DT as well. So targeting top, surprisingly leaving that Mundo open into the Orn if they so choose. Or because they already got the Braun Ivern set up. Now would be a really good time if you wanted to play Vayne and make the Orange suffer. I don't know if Ego wants to do that though. I don't think Ego's inclined to play a Vayne top. It'd be funny to see because that's definitely something Orange doesn't want to see in a top lane matchup, and it would probably not make Wuxi feel all that great about himself having to play that matchup. But we do see the Mordekaiser coming out here. It could be a flex mid Mordekaiser. Traditionally, more of a top. I don't know if Stratty plays a lot of that Mord there. I don't think they do. Oh no, actually, I'm wrong. 100% they do play Mordekaiser. So that is a good flex pick there for them. And we'll kind of have to see here what Wushi's now going to want to play into this matchup. We are seeing the Viego come out. All right, so blocked into that Ornn there. I thought maybe Ushi was not going to be on there and that Ornn was going to be support, but must have gone completely crazy. It does look like Wushi's going to be on that. Getting down here on this last pick here, what are we going to see here from DT? What is going to be the mid play for them? Are they going to get something spicy here to get to this Lucian? Does look like Nico is going to be coming into play. All right, all right. I like the wombo combo effect that you have there going on. Ego's got that big beefy boy setup here. Now they can elect to put that Mordekaiser mid or top at this point, depending on the matchup. I mean, you already got a bunch of tanks. Get some spicy damage out there, boys. Get something going here. Hey, there we go. So we do see the Yone coming out here. A little bit more of that that spicier play. And if Nico misses a ability, Yone can make Nico punish for it. So love to see the Yone coming out, even though I'm not the biggest fan of the Wind Boys. But that looks like it is going to be our matchup. Predictions are now live. We got some points here going over on DT, and some it looks like a massive 10 points going over for Ego at the moment. So points are finally getting spread out here. Man, this is a tough matchup for me to call. Ivern is super strong. And you have so much set up for this Lucian now with the Ivern, with the Braum, to go with that Mordekaiser being able to kind of just remove pieces from the board at will to go along with this Yone. So, man, this is a lot is on this Viego to be able to punish the Lucian correctly, get the resets going, and be able to get his targets down correctly. That's rough, especially with that Mordekaiser there, able to just kind of take you out at will. I think DT's in trouble this game. I do like the Ornn adaptation. I do like the Aphelios, but the wombo combos there, but you got to land the wombo combo to get to it. So this is a very tough fight for DT. Ego has done a really good job here picking around and picking what they wanted. I give the edge to them, and especially in the early game fights. And DTA once again picks a comp that, hey, if it can get to that 35, 40-minute mark, and Viego can pop off here, we can see some spicy fireworks. But this early game, that Ivern is going to be problematic for DT here. So we'll have to see how that shakes out here. Just out of curiosity, how many games does the old Jungle Boy here have on that Viega here? I'm just kind of curious here while we take a look here and get set up. Dira's got not as many games as Ivern as I had suspected they had, but it does look like there's a lot of games on that Viego there. So we'll have to see how that plays out. We will get here shortly and get set up for this game. Sad Agai doesn't get to see his picture. I hope somebody takes a screen. You know what? I got to take a screenshot of this real quick so Agai can see his wonderful portfolio picture that's been put in place. So much effort by Soul to put that in place. We love you. I hope he loves it. And we'll see you a couple minutes, guys, as we get ready for this game.
You're just like the bad girl. You're just like the bad girl, and it's just the best. Easy with the sad girl, she'll put you to the test. Now she's just a mad girl, laying on your chest. Let her go out with it, go up and down with it. You're searching for one thing. One near to you, and then I'm out here feeling alive. I'm out here feeling alive. You're just like the bad girl. You're just like the bad girl. You're just like the bad girl. In me, she's the best. Easy with the sad girl, she'll put you to the test. Now she's just a mad girl, laying on your chest. Let her go out with it, go up and down with it. You're just like the bad girl. In me, she's the best. Easy with the sad girl, she'll put you to the test. Now she's just a mad girl, laying on your chest. Let her go out with it, go up and down with it. Girl, she's the best. Go out with it, up and down with it. You're just like the girl. Go out with it, up and down with it. You're just like the bad girl.
Yo, pulled up to the set when I heard that brutal sound of the bass. Start to feel like I'm dreaming, man, should've seen that look on my face. But I'm so low-key, I'm an anonymous G that I left no trace. But when I step one foot in the room, I'ma set this pace. I feel like king of the hill when they're never gonna take my crown. That's the type of my sound, better rise up when I shut this down. I feel like king of the hill when they're never gonna take my crown. That's the type of my sound, better rise up when I shut this. Yeah. My God. Yeah. I feel like king of the hill when they're king of the hill. My God. Yeah. It feels like murder. Setting them alight when I lit that flame. Try pulling up side by side for the race, just realize that we're in a different lane. Yeah, see I'm out here killing the game. How can you claim that we're living the same? See in reality we ain't on a similar stage. You're sitting in the crib while I'm singing my name. That flames, whole of the city on lock. The coldest flows and the cream of the crop. We've them bees with a lean and a bop. Got a phone line ringing to the heat don't stop. I feel like king of the hill when they're never gonna take my crown. That's the type of my sound, better rise up when I shut this down. I feel like king of the hill when they're never gonna take my crown. That's the type of my sound, better rise up when I shut this. Yeah. My God. Yeah. I feel like king of the hill when they're king of the hill. My God. Yeah.
Hey, all right. Welcome to game two. Guess who's back?
Yeah. Um. Don't buy cheap, guys. Don't buy cheap.
Oh, right here. Looks like we're getting into a 5 point here. Guy, tell us about your journey, sir. How was your journey back to the land of the living?
Well, I had to go get a fan because I'm ghetto, right? So I had to go get a fan, and then I had to basically prop that underneath my computer. So my setup right now looks ridiculous, but it's working. So you can't judge me.
You put a fan under your computer to cool it down, really?
Hey man, listen. The fans apparently aren't doing what they're supposed to do. So I gotta jury rig something real quick. Make it. I gotta make it something work.
Wow.
Okay, I don't need like that. I ain't like that silence in that wow, bro. I don't need that right now. Okay, like
I mean,
okay, for real though, I feel the judgment and like I can see you also. So I see you smiling about it. Like I need you to stop.
sorry. I'm sorry. I will stop. I'll stop. All right. So here we go. A little bit of a poking. Wushi is already
All right,
going at
never
it,
mind.
but game is paused. Should have known.
All right. Well, um, this doesn't matter. Wuxi was on the wrong end of the minions anyway, so I don't know how he got there, but apparently he didn't want to be. Oh yeah, I'm about to say yeah, you should get rid of that. Um,
Already did.
I'll press the I again. Get rid of the little options. All right, cool. All right, so
All right, here. So just gonna wait here, get a little bit of time here. Again, we got the standard setup on the bot lane. Still no longsword. Still back to Dorans. Makes me very sad. Yone opting to take the more defensive route with the Doran shield rather than the blade into the Nico matchup, and then obviously Iron taking the blue over the red option that Viego has taken. Interesting enough, Mordekaiser taking the Doran's ring into that particular matchup rather than taking the Doran's shield. So
hey,
um,
he wants to
he wants
kill
to
this
fight, wants to
dude. I
kill,
respect that.
wants to kill, wants to get the early kill. Uh, Baka didn't take ignite this time, so a little bit harder to get that first kill, the first blood out here. I didn't get to see the endings of the predictions here. Agai, did you get a chance to see the wonderful photo that was given to you in your absence? Soulkeeper did an amazing job. I will have to send you a screenshot that I took of that particular picture of the profile pic you were given in your absence.
All right, all right. It can't be anything too bad. I mean, we have terms of service, but I bet it's gonna be. Like, all right, send it to me when you can.
You'll love it.
I hope so. The
It was an
option
amazing
made
job.
it. All right, but while I wait to see that, what do you think? Who did you predict for this one?
So this particular matchup, I have to go with Ego. The Iron is super strong with this at the start, and with the setup that he has for Stratty and for again for Lucian, how are they going to get to this Lucian? The Wombo combo, from GT is good if they can land it. But I got a feeling this Mordekaiser is going to keep interrupting that particular combo. So it's really going to be on corn on the cob here, an FSE to try to get to the solution on this backside because again, Baxter's just going to have free reign here.
Yeah. Um. If I had been around to be able to put some points down, I would have put it on ego again too. Just because of everything you said, and I'm not betting against Baxter and his Lucian.
All right, here looks like the Pause is coming back into play here, and it looks like Baxter is getting back into this game. Bushi is going to have to flash away from this here, not wanting to get into that particular fight. Now it looks like we're going to get in that oh so ever wonderful pause that happens after. Give that a second, and then we'll get back into the game here.
Okay. So I'm not sure. Again, I'm not sure how Wuxi ended up in that position he was in, but I guess he got out of it. Hmm. Nothing's happening. Everyone's taking it pretty slow now. Ivan is just jungling. Bot lane is getting pushed in by Devon Temple. And Mordekaiser is being Mordekaiser.
I
Did I
expect a
lose
pretty
anybody?
slow start here on both sides here. Let the Iron get started here, and we'll see something spicy from the side pretty soon. Whether he's going to come around and do a sneak on this mid side, or if he's going to come straight on this bot side, but we'll see some fireworks soon enough.
Oh yeah, I know. We just gotta be patient on this one. Unless he does something cheeky like go straight to bot lane. Nope. Just gonna meet in the middle for the scuttle.
Bushi going to get a little damage there, a little cheeky damage on that Mord before the shield comes out. Does look like they get correctly spot out here with that vehicle coming in. Dira did move down, kind of clearing out some space there. Little posturing, no action yet.
No, not yet. Both junglers just. Well, actually, they neither went back. Ivan is still waiting in the wing, just waiting in the back. They trying to make something shake here. It looks like he can't
They're
just all the way
posturing
to
to it.
walk. Yeah, okay.
Here comes the slow though. Ivan is caught, is spotted out. Not sure if he wants to try to land the stun into the tree. The return here though, just a little cheeky damage onto the Brawn there for a second.
Nothing too bad. Nothing happened there.
Here comes the
Meanwhile, in the mid
Diego.
lane,
The stun is going to land. Stratty is going to go down there. Diego getting that first blood there.
um, Yone had his ward. No, wait, no, he didn't have his ward. No, he did not have his ward. So, not sure what he could have done then.
RTMS just walking forward. Is eventually going to get that stun landed on the rail though from the proc there from Lucian, but
Man, even now he still does. He does a lot. Braum Lucian is disgusting. I forgot about that.
it's the same principle as Anami getting procking there, and setting it up that way, just a little bit different.
Yep, yeah, I know the Nami E you mean.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, so a lot of pings in the mid lane, but um, I don't see Nico. He was a minion. Okay.
Gotta remember, Nico can be anything Nico wants to be.
Oh yeah, isn't that just fun? Wait, can Nico be a void grub?
I think so.
Huh. Neat.
I haven't tried it. RTMS is going to set up there. Although the Realm Mabai does get the stun laid down. Here comes the Viego with the follow up, trying to chase down. Mabai is going to get stunned in return for the proc, but he does splash away at the last second. Now Tonic flashing forward. The Viego is not going to get the last damage. They switched targets. Oh, he switched targets to try to get to the Braum, and the Braum was able to get away there. So Flash is being used up. No kills going around here. Viego coming down though, coming around on the side. Gonna just take a peek. Let Aphelios get these last hits here. Be that swell jungle, but then realize it's gonna cost him up on top side. So we can already see Nico coming down, getting called in to go ahead and start the dragon as they're giving away The Void Grub, the stun is going to land on the Braum. Viego is not going to finish him, but Tonic says thank you very much. And now Tonic is able to get this damage out. Baxter's just laying right here. Just
Baxter's in a
waiting.
bad position.
Baxter's in a bad position if Tonic just wants to peek this. Tonic peeked the book. Wow.
I guess he thought he recalled. No. Well,
Wow.
Baxter gets to live to see another day, and he gets to farm that whole wave that hit his tower. They thought they were denying him, but he gets the whole wave. So good on Baxter.
Little Baxter there being a little sneaky, able to ride that out. Such low health. Tonic never thought to check that bush.
Nope. Let's see. I was gonna ask something, but I forgot it now. Um, but yeah. So he's gonna stop that. All right. Artemis. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. Yeah, their name is Artemis. It's not RTMS. It's Artemis. We've been saying the name wrong the whole time.
Listen, I'm just a country boy from Texas, all right? I don't pronounce anything correctly.
That is true. We are Texans. We don't speak correctly. We don't speak like y'all. So yeah. But yeah, Artemis has
So Tonic
which is
is going to get punished for this because Tonic was not able to recall. Took a lot of damage there from Braum. Is now
yes.
sitting under 3/4 health. And now he's gonna has all the CS in his tower that he's got to try to get, and then try to recall and get back without losing a lot of CS. So
Yeah, he let Braun push him out from the third bush all the way back to his tower. Was not able
here
to
comes
recall.
Nico, but walks right over that ward. Dira is already in position again with the lane gank, coming down here, just waiting patiently. But the problem with this is Tonic can't push forward anyways because already the low health here. So he's in position for a lane gank, but I can't see them pushing forward to try to fight right now. Wuxi, meanwhile, taking a bunch of damage from this Mordekaiser, slowly getting bled out here and just sitting back in his tower. He knows he's not really a comfortable place to get help on gank.
Uh, yeah.
Dira
Meanwhile,
again,
Dare
just
again
sitting
plays
down here
along
on the
there.
bottom, just
Yeah,
playing a long con here. Here comes the ultimate. Here comes Corn on the Cob, though. Tonic is going to be able to get back. The stun's coming back out, and now damage is going on Baxter. Baxter is going to be forced to retreat here. Corn on the Cob, though, is eventually going to get taken down there with just Ivor just doing work here with those stun procs coming out and the follow-up stun, just able to lock targets down for a good amount of time.
yeah. I mean, I thought for sure Baxter was dead there, but no, he gets out. He turns on the Cullen. He drops Viego low. Viego tries to flash, and he picks up that kill. Now he's got double buffs, and they're pressuring him into the
Now
tower.
they're just gonna use it to push him all the way out of the tower. He's gonna take some more damage there, get himself out. But now gotta be careful here with Deer just on the side. Here comes the teleport though. They're trying to get to Tonic to get damage in and get the stun lock on down on there. Baxter is gonna get taken down for it in return, but Mabai is trying to get out here. Corn on the Cob is here. Artemis is going to get stunned into the tower. Here comes Corn on the Cob. Going to collect. Oh, the tower. The tower finished it before Corn on the Cob collected.
Hold on.
And now, once again,
He's
into the
gone.
bush. And he gets out.
Was
Wow.
the remnant of his ultimate, or did he just use his full ultimate?
I don't know. I
Oh,
didn't see.
all right. Well, that happened. We saw it happen. Well,
Wow.
in the end, it ended up with both AD carries being 2-1, and Rail getting a kill, and Braum not getting one, but getting both assists. Was it worth it?
I mean,
I'm asking your opinion because I don't think so.
I don't think it was either.
Okay. Well, in other news, they are posturing around the Void Grubs.
Posturing here around, but remember, Valka's got way over priority over Wushi, taking a lot of damage here. Mordecai just hammering away here at this poor Wushi, not able to do much on this Ornn. Third down already 30 CS.
Yeah,
Not
and Rails
really.
calling. Yeah, they're giving up on this. Yeah, I guess they realized Wuxi wouldn't have been able to help in any way.
Not able to help, and if Viego shows up, they're just gonna ult and continue on anyway. So, like Artemis with the setup here, gonna let FSG know, hey, might not want to stay here.
Yep, and they're moving towards Dragon. It looks like Viego and Nico.
Yeah,
So
Rel's already up here though, trying to get some wards out. So they do have kind of prio at this point in time from their position. Mobai can take some damage here. Try to see if they'll bite with corn on the cob, just waiting right there. Is going to start the fight. Is trying to bait out and get some damage here. Corn is waiting here on the side, but doesn't engage.
all right, just a little bit of posture to let them know they see them. They see them. Um, Bot lane Viego is here. Um, and Rail is on the way back down. Ivan is here too, though. But Ivan's leaving. He's out.
I really think it's going around on the other side here, but we do see immediately Tonic flash away though. Here comes the stun for Mobai. Here comes Viego trying to get to Lucian, who's just running, culling down, but he's not able to get a lot of damage in. He is able to get away with the Ivern coming bearing down, but here comes Stratty. Daisy is going to come out. Stratty's just kind of hanging out here at the side. Tonic does not want to stay too close to that Yone, else he's going to eat a bunch in the face he don't want.
And where is Nico in this situation?
Nico is obviously just being their best little,
Oh, he was a
around.
minion.
Yeah, it was just
He
he was
was a
just hanging
minion.
around. He's on here on this back side though, so he is able to land and get a little bit more damage on Lucian. So if they try to go into the pit, he would be able to ultimate them. So they do have to give that up.
Oh man, that's 2 dragons down for Divine
Little
Temple.
bit of a misplay there from Ego. They had the ability to kind of push around. Ivan walked away. As soon as Ivan walked away, Braum got caught out in that bad position in that fight, and Lucian was forced to get away there. So a little bit of a whoopsie from their part. DT able to capitalize, get another dragon, but again on his top side, it's a poor Ornn playing into this Mordekaiser. Ornn is just trying to survive and hold on. Already down almost 40 CS at this point. Is down 40 CS at this point.
Yeah, he's gone.
Even though it's a 5-2 score, even though they've got 2 dragons, Goldie going over in favor because of that Mordekaiser's farm there. Plus the Yone's got a small lead, so bot's pretty even at this point. Jungle's pretty even at this point. Viego has been able to get a little bit more work done this time around. But again, Wushi's playing from behind. Ultimate coming out immediately on there. The teleport's coming down, but FSG is going to be on the run here immediately. Teleport in response coming. So FSG is just, hey, let me give a kill to Lucian. Oh no, that's from bad to worse. Corn on the cob is going to be in trouble here if he pushes his fight. Now Wushi getting into a fight here, but this is Mordekaiser we're talking about. He could just sit here, ultimate, and say, you're staying in here. And he's going to come out and realize he's in a bad spot. Ornhorn is going to come out, but again, Exer just collecting kills.
I feel like I've seen this show before.
Again, a misstep from DT. Very, very costly there. Tonic getting called out, and then FSG teleporting in, thinking that it was going to be a gank. FSG getting called out, and then again, just the fallout from that Wushi coming in and getting back. But now Mordekaiser is trying to flash and get away from here, but Braum is coming around this backside. Lucian's coming around this backside. Valka is going to just kind of walk away. And You know, 40 CS lead on the board. Lucian just was even with Tonic until Lucian just got 3 kills there, able to get a little bit of a spike there. So DT played a pretty good early game. A couple missteps allowed Ego to just kind of get right back ahead. So what was a 200 gold lead is now quickly turned into a 3K gold. That's not
Yeah. No, it's not. Um, man, and all that off them catching out Tonic.
sad but true.
Uh, another fight here,
Another fight, immediately gonna get stunned. No, here comes
but
Corn on the Cob
Viego's
on
here.
the backside, but so is Ivern. Corn on the Cob is fixing to go in, immediately gets stunned up, locked down, and dead. That stun combination with the follow up is deadly. Another stun coming out, double kill on Lucian, and again, not respecting this Lucian's damage and not respecting the stun combinations is getting DT in trouble.
Man. Okay. So before I disconnected, before ban phase, I was gonna say I expect to see a Lucian ban. I definitely expect to see one after this game. It, whether Divine Temple wins or loses, I totally expect to see it after this game now, because this is ridiculous. He's gotten his champion twice, his comfort pick champion twice, and both times he's shown how great he is on him. Like Rail is gonna flash over the wall and just miss Braum.
Whoopsie.
Yeah, gonna take the ward for condolence from.
So we do see Stratty over here, just kind of holding out. Does look like they're trying to position to pick the fight, but they're going to walk over a ward. Stratty knows it's coming. Going to immediately just start backing off here.
They really wanted that pick, the proto belt, and to try and get the stun.
Abai is going to be careful here. Braum is just going to sit here and say, "I'll tank you for a bit, buddy." FSG just chunked out so bad. Here comes Mabai into Stratty, but the damage is not going to be there. FSG is already trying to get back, already pretty low in health and mana. Mabai is on the run. Viego really can't go in. They just need to let him die at this point and just keep backing up before the rest of them get caught. But here we go. Ultimate misses from Braum.
Yep, comes up short.
Comes up a little short here. So they just need to back up. They just need to give this dragon. They know they can't take it anymore. Don't do anything crazy, Corn. Here comes the Rift Herald.
Oh yeah, Dragon is up, but they look like they're more concerned with these towers. Mushi got pushed. Well, he didn't get pushed out. I guess Mordecai just walked at him. Um,
Come on, Sonic, get that. Don't let it charge. Don't let it charge. There you go. Get
no.
that damage in.
Okay, for half a second, you thought I was gonna charge too. Let's be honest.
I was like, yeah, getting kind of close there. Does allow them to come over in the dragon. I'm, I thought for a second maybe they might get crazy and rotate straight to Baron and or something, but DT doesn't do it. However, Corn on the Cob needs to be very careful here. He's on a ward. Here comes the damage from Baxter. Chunked him down to half pretty quick. Three hit, and he was already at half.
Yeah, that's just with Kraken Slayer and the Navori blades. Um, he can still get a lot stronger. But then again, so can Aphelios. If they let Aphelios picks up a couple kills, there's multiple shutdowns available for him to take. If he picks up Lucian, Aphelios is gonna spike. And
Just
honestly,
need to be mindful of the stunt combinations and give it a little bit more respect than you've given to him.
yeah, because you are, like you said, they are not respecting it, and I don't know why. I'm seriously not understanding why they're not respecting it. Um, Lucian has been a problem 2 games in a row now. Okay, posturing around Baron.
Nah,
Everybody
Mushi
taking out
though,
the wards.
walking right to his Valka. I don't think he wants that fight.
You mean Mordekaiser?
Yeah, Valka on the Mord. Wish she was walking right into it.
Oh, my bad.
Malka?
I thought you
Uh-huh.
said Maokai. I thought you said Maokai again.
No.
You said Valka. His yeah.
Valka.
That's on me. I didn't hear you correctly. Um. Anyway,
Here
yeah.
comes
Caution.
here comes Wuxi though. Ooh, Dira opting not and again landing the stun on Rel. I think if he'd have picked Wuxi out right there, I think they could have picked Wuxi.
I don't think that's a problem right now.
Here comes Mord on his backside. Wuxi again, playing with fire, playing very, very precarious here if he wants to get caught. But now they have no vision. Yeah, here we go. Here comes the Baron Star, realizing that they weren't able to secure the vision. They're in control of this.
Oh, and Vega was Batsad.
Going after Stratty here on the Yone. They're going to take that trade any day of the week.
And I don't think are they gonna get Stratty for this?
I'm not certain they're going to get Stratty. Stratty is going to be able to get away here, I think. Ooh, no, the Nico ult landing on top of Korn, able to secure it. But Braum here on this backside. Wuxi is now running for his life. Mabai is now going in to try to keep the damage from going. Ornhorn is going up, but Tonic is running away. Tonic, you were winning that fight, buddy. What did you do there? You had the combination there. I'm not certain. I think there's a miscommunication there. That the damage was there, and then just Tonic ran.
Yeah, they kind of blew up Ivor, and that was actually surprising. I wasn't expecting that. I guess they don't want this fight for some reason. I don't know why they don't want this fight, but I guess they just don't want it.
I mean, they had the Baron out. I guess they thought if they risked the fight in that spot, they'd lose too much, or maybe a bit of miscommunication. They were trying to run, and then when Mabai ran in and ran a combo and set Tonic up, I really thought Tonic was going to unload and get at least a double kill out of that, maybe a triple. But respecting that Mord coming in and said, no, we'll just leave.
Yeah, I mean, but now they do have Baron. They have Baron on 3 members, I believe. So, unfortunately, they don't have it on the Yone. So, the split push is not going to be as strong. But what do you think? But what do you think needs to happen here for both these teams? What's the win condition for DT?
I mean, the win condition for DT is Viego has to get a lead. Viego has to get a shutdown on a solution, and then take control. Give time to Aphelios or Protonic to just get some damage in. If they can do that, Ornn gets his items in. Aphelios can they land their wombo combo. Aphelios can clean that up, no problem. But if they can't do that, this more combined with the abilities of the solution to just melt a target, they got to find a way to get the solution out of here. Wushi's already in trouble. Strategy just like, here comes the Ornhorn though on his backside. Horn is going to be able to get into this fight, and now Yone is going to get stoned up. But here comes the ultimate. Here comes the dive back on Wuxi. But Korn able to finish off before Strategy can finish off poor little Wuxi there.
That sucks, man. Also, they are picking up the dragon. So, second Infernal Drake.
Stratty is going to take these every time. Stratty traded his life for a free Baron. Now trades his life for a free dragon and still damn near Kubushi for it. So he's happy with that.
Oh yeah, in the 1v1 he kills Wuxi. That's just facts.
Cullen time coming out just to a little bit more damage on this tower, but Korn's here on this backside, just waiting, very patient, knows that there's a ward there. Here he comes. Nico able to land the ultimate. Here comes the damage. Braum is going to get away though, and now here comes the counter. Here comes the teleports. Mord's here. Now we have the party. The stun is going to land though. Strategy does get called out. Wuxi is here on this backside, but Mordekaiser is going to ultimate FSG. FSG is running for his life, but he is going to land the stun here on Valka, and they are able to just get away with everybody other than poor Rel with the life. Here comes the stun again. FSG again. This crazy just coming in and out though is so far still living, but is going to be chased here pretty carefully. Corn on the cob though, coming down with the stun, trying to
Oh,
get her
is
away, but
Artemis about to solo FSG? Okay.
that happened. That happened. Ornhorn coming out. Ornhorn is up. Baxter is up in the air. Tonic trying to get there. Corn on the cob. 2v1ing, able to take the Braum out, but now the Ivern is just sitting here like, I still got my health bar, bro. What you gonna do?
Yeah, and he's got Brown's body, and that's about it.
Didn't get to see the ending there on the tonic in the middle. It does look like Baxter at the last second was able to flash away before Tonic could finish the job there. So able to defend that tower and hold strong there. Although it did ultimately cost FSG's life for Artemis in return there.
Yep.
Big
Yep.
problem though. Wuxi is now 70, 80 CS down to Mord. That hurts a little bit. So you still got a 7.5K gold lead. You still got this big beefy 11-1 Lucian, and now you need Wuxi to get these items out, get his team back in here, and get a solid wombo combo for Tonic to get the kills out.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Okay, thought something was gonna happen. Nothing happened. I thought that was about to be. I thought he was about to pop the yellow and they were about to pop off.
I think Valka thought about it for a second. It was like, nah, we'll wait. Wushi's not our target. Here they come, though. Here comes Corn on the
Ooh.
Cob layering the CC down. FSG is now getting into range here, but they're just poking right now. They're not trying to pick the fight. I wouldn't want to pick the fight in that corridor either, with Stratty being able to come over the wall. But now you see them adapting, going right back to Baron, got the vision, and they're basically daring and saying, come into this fight.
Or at least this Baron pit doesn't have the weird openings on the right hand
Here
side.
we go, but Mabai is immediately get caught out. Here comes the Ornhorn, gonna land down on Artemis. Mabai is in no man's land with Valka just all over him. Tonic, though, is still on the backside, still fairly helping, but not able to get a lot of damage out. And now Wuxi is gonna get caught. Corn on the cob on the backside on strategy. Can he get the reset going? There's one reset, but now he is running for his life. And triple kill for the Lucian.
Yeah, he picked up FSG early.
Baxter just able to get the kills where they need it, able to get the death on an FSG, able to finish off these kills. And again, Tonic just not able to get enough damage down and get these kills. DT in rough shape right now.
Yeah, they the only person they lose in these fights is Stratty. And I don't think Stratty minds, man. No one else, I don't think even came close to dying in that fight. Which is crazy, by the way. Also, Rel's been caught. But is he gonna get away? Hold on.
Oh, the stun landed the last second for Baxter, and now they're on the chase, realizing that he's in trouble, and he's gonna get cold and dead immediately.
So the answer to my question was no, he wasn't gonna get away. Okay. I tried to have faith. Meanwhile, I think I just saw Nico turn into a minion. Yeah, okay, that she did. So
Now you gotta survive. There's 4v5 with the minions coming. And not give up any big fights, guys. Come on.
is that possible for these players? Because it looks like they were trying to find something right there until they got spotted by the trinket. Meanwhile, Mordekaiser is farming the raptors. He He does not care about the situation right now. He's
Actually,
chilling.
Mord actually just Valka farmed that whole jungle and is now going to top back to top
Yeah,
to get the creeps crashing towers. Kind of funny.
this man's big chilling. He said, I can't stop farming. I won't I won't even give Orn a chance to close the gap.
Artemis is going to get stunned immediately. Here comes Mabai. Braum is going to get locked down again from the Nico. The damage is coming out, but Mabai in return gets locked and instantly killed. Ornhorn not able to save their lives. Here comes the teleport in from Mord. Now Mord is in the fight. Tonic able to chunk Valka out instantly, though, and get a lot of damage. Tonic can do damage if they can just get Tonic in a good spot.
Yeah, and FSG is still in the wings. He was waiting to make something happen. Now he's kind of out of position right now.
Kill the Daisy. Kill the Daisy. Come on, kill the Daisy. FSG is going to come out, is going to land the stun. Corner on the
Oh my
Cobb,
God,
though,
they
is
shut
going
down
to get
Baxter.
claimed. Strategy, getting in the fight. Double kill going over to Tonic. And Artemis barely holding on there. Valka is holding strong, though, in that front line. Tonic knows just needs to stay back, farm. Now they've lost all ability to really push. Somebody needs to grab top lane. All right, grab top lane, push that a little bit, guys. Don't go too crazy here.
Well, they finally shut down Baxter. So
Got some shutdown gold, which is gonna help at least a little bit. They are still down 12k gold there, so
I mean, you're not wrong, but every bit helps. Every bit gets Philios closer to that bloodthirster. It makes him just that much more dangerous. You saw what happened when he finally got a good position. He immediately smoked Baxter. I thought that recall was gonna be like,
I really thought Valka was
yeah,
gonna stop that.
yeah. I didn't think he was gonna let him go through with that one. Okay, but I guess he didn't want that smoke. I mean, we do have a minute 50 on Baron and a minute 40 seconds on the last Drake for Ego, which would give them Inferno. So what is Lucian calling?
Not exactly certain.
I mean, he has Navori, so it'll be back in a couple auto attacks, but did he just fat finger his R? What happened?
I think he did 100%.
All right, well, happens to the best of us. So, also 35-minute game. I told you games were taking longer.
Mm-hmm. That you did. Now can we land a wombo combo? Corn needs to not be the front man. Needs Wushi to be in front. Teleport is coming down from FSG. FSG is going to have to start the fight off. Backside, Valka gets immediately murdered. Now strategy's coming in, but the Nico is going to buy some time. Here comes the kill, though. Baxter is going to go down. The resets are coming. Strategy, though, is getting back in here. They need to get away from this. Need to get away. Get away, Mabai. Get away. Wushi is able to stun. Strategy is not able to get away. FSG still on that backside. Resets coming. Corn on a cob now chasing. Says, get back here. Wow. Wow. Wushi coming with Diva. Diva trying to run for his life.
All right, well, I'm not gonna lie. It's getting to that point now where Viego and Aphelios are officially threats now.
Well, we talked about it before. Like Viego need to get resets and get some kills. Balka got a little bit caught out there going into the bush. Got caught out immediately. Strategy was a little out of position here. Wow. Ivern steals it.
And Mord is on the way.
Mord is here.
I don't think Mord wants to smoke.
Corn on the cob is gonna. I don't think Mord understands. Yeah, like Corn is running. I don't think Corn understands. He is gonna rip Valka to pieces. And yeah, that's what happens when you're Viego.
Lucian, you don't want this smoke either, dog.
Lucian going after Corn. What is going on here? Corn on the cob is saying, "Hey, I'll take this fight," but he waited too long to turn on the fight, and Baxter says, "Thanks for playing."
All right. A little misplay from Viego there. I mean, but he, to be fair, three people did walk into him. One stole his dragon. Um, yeah.
I don't think Corn realized how strong he actually was,
Up until this moment.
and was like, "I'm trying not to take these fights," when he should have been like, "One on one, give me that fight, please."
Yeah, he so I don't know. I think more, yeah, more definitely overestimated himself there, or underestimated Corn. Whichever one, it got him killed.
Ooh, they had position on that. Wuxi should have immediately pushed in and claimed that Baxter. They could have easily collapsed on that Baxter on that and Lucian. Lucian's already a half. Does not want to actually be tanking this, but FSG not in position there. Doesn't look like they're even going to attempt this at this point. A little bit late to this party. Wuxi is going to get
Oh,
stunned
this
and knocked into the
may
air,
have some
though.
consequences.
FSG able to get a good stun on Star is forced to back out. Tonic in this backside is doing work. Tonic is now able to chase and get damage in. Baxter's going to go is
Oh,
gonna take out Tonic. Tonic, what are you doing there, bud? You had it, and then you push forward. Oh wow, that damage from Lucian. Tonic just ate all of it there at the last second.
okay. You're thinking from Tong. I'm thinking for Lucian. More, you are in a bad position, brother.
Marcus is out here just chilling, just seeing who can get a fight here. Here comes the stun that lands. Corn, you win that fight, bro.
Yeah, you proved that last time. You win those.
Yeah, just you know that you could just take that fight. Why are you being scared? Wuxi immediately is going to teleport back in. I'm imagining they need to push this Baron that they're not attempting.
Oh, I guess Mordekaiser's real scary for them because they just said nah. He showed his
I'm legit confused. We just saw Corn solo more like no problem. You have everybody there, and you don't do Baron, and you don't push the Valk out.
more importantly, everybody on his team was dead. You're getting caught,
Now
Wushi.
Wuxi is going to be caught out again. But I mean, Wushi's just basically running for his life. Here comes the Ornhorn, the ultimate though at the last second because Wuxi, uh, yeah, very curious play there from DT. Cost Wuxi his life, and now we're right back to Baron.
Yep. Let's see. Can they do it again? They're pushing in a little bit slower than last time. This Baron is going fast and it's gone.
It's gone, and now they should already be backing. They should not be taking this fight at this point. It's huge comeback potential from DT, and then they kind of wasted it. They kind of threw it away. Now you got them chasing, coming down here. You still got 25 seconds on Wuxi, open inhib, and you have to be real careful here with this Lucian damage. You try anything cheeky on the side here, and you get caught out by the Lucian, and that's pretty much game. You want to see this Lucian push into this these towers here. Give Lucian the 5 shots he needs to delete a tower. There goes one tower. Nico is going to land the ultimate. The combination though is going to come out from Rel. Tonic is not able to get the damage out though, and now Korn is getting just murdered.
Triple kill.
Wuxi is on the run. Lucian has the triple kill. Mord is shielded. Baron empowered minions, here we come. Ornhorn out, but Dira is going to go down. But Baxter claims the life
That's the unofficial
again,
Penta.
and that is the unofficial Penta, and that is the end of game 2.
No, I got it. Is it?
I mean, that's a rough one. DT did a great job climbing back into that game. They did a really good job of denying the Baron there for a bit, and then just this weird interaction where you get the kills that you wanted. then you go do dragon, you lose the dragon on a steal. Corn on the cob goes crazy and basically 1v1s two people, and but then doesn't 1v1 their ADC. And then they do Baron, and then again you're in the same position because you save it, and then again you just waste the opportunity when it's just Valka and you got the kill. So head scratching decisions from DT that I'm not used to seeing.
Yeah, with you. I mean, you heard it. We were both confused on why he didn't. They did not just take that Baron. There was nothing stopping them. But I don't know. I guess if maybe they did just didn't want to risk Mordecai's or just taking I don't know taking Viego away and then like stealing it last second. I don't know.
Yeah, no,
Um,
very interesting decisions there. I think they struggled with the Wuxi on the Orn. He just didn't look comfortable at all, especially in that tough matchup with Mord, where you're basically on an island. You know you're not going to get the ganks from Viego, and you're just trying to survive. And then again, Baxter on Lucian, just being disrespected, and making the plays that he needed to play. 60k damage on Illusion in that game is,
ooh,
is is pretty crazy. Strategy traded his life pretty much all the time for objectives, and I'm certain he's happy or she's happy with that decision of yeah, you can take my life. We'll take free Baron and free dragons.
I mean, listen, it worked. It worked, and you can tell it worked because they're coming out with the win. So, what needs to change here? I already said it during the game. I expect
You
the Lucian
called it.
ban.
Lucian needs to go. Obviously, they're not respecting the combination with the Nami and Braum and playing around it and not able to get to the solution. So unless you're playing Divide or something else that can lock down this Lucian and get him off the board, ban it, make him beat you on something else.
Yep. I mean, I kind of want to see what happens if we put him on the Aphelios.
I could see them switching directions and doing doing that, or we could see the Dragon would come out, right?
Hmm. Oh, right, yeah, the Draven. Has that been banned both games in a row?
It was banned the first game, wasn't banned the second game.
What in the second game? Still picked up Lucian. Okay, so I mean, we'll see. We'll see once we get in the draft.
Yeah. Dira, the combination with the Ivern, I thought really worked with the Braum and what they've been doing, um, but it wasn't impactful as previous games, but it worked. Strategy on a Yone, just basically on a split push and kind of not really into any of the big engagements or following up, just not able to get the damage in because they were just always in a split push. But for Ego, I mean they've played it right. They got a little behind in the second game early, but came right back up. That ridiculous triple kill coming out of Lucian there when he was dead even with Tonic, and then just all of a sudden just getting all that extra juice into that Lucian just kind of like started to turn the game around there for him. DT, I need to see. I you know what, at this point put Wuxi on the Mundo. Put Wuxi on the Mundo, and get get Tonic some kills early. Uh, maybe run a Sejani in the jungle with the Nautilus. Might be something they want to play here and play more front to back from the bot side. But Tonic is been able to stay upright, position themselves, but they're just not getting enough time to get the damage in, or they're just not able to get the damage in because Lucian's just going crazy. So yeah, step one, ban Lucian. Step two, get Wuxi on Mundo, and then go from there.
Okay. Okay, yeah. I mean, listen, I like that plan. If we, Again, Wuxian Mundo is a monster. I want to see that. Okay. Unfortunately, his poppy didn't get to pop off like we all wanted it to. So I would love it if we got to see his Mundo.
I would keep Dira again off the Zac. Um, and if they want to continue with that Lilia band, but 100% that third band needs to be Delusion.
Okay. I mean, I agree. I've already said it multiple times. Lucian needs to go. He can't. He can't be here. They just can't it just seems like they just can't handle it.
Or play the Nocturne. Like at least get the go button to go on to the Lucian, get the fear on the Lucian, and at least make make it a little bit more harder for him to get the damage in. Something.
Hmm. I mean, yeah. I think. Let's see. You say Nautilus, Nocturne. Who else would you think would be a good pick here? If they
Um,
if they manage to keep the Lucian, who would be the good pick?
I mean, if they're gonna allow the Lucian go through, and they're gonna allow this combination of either the Braum or the Nami to stay with the Lucian, then you need something that's going to get on top of that Lucian. And they've used the Rel. I don't think the Rel is working. The Rel is going into and the tank is not able to make it to the backside. So if you're going to change that up, put the Nautilus down bot, put the Nocturne there in the jungle and adapt that way. Then at least you've got a way to anchor and then set up something for like the Nocturne or something to follow up and take the Lucian out of the equation, or at least make somebody else to have the damage. Because I mean, last game he had most of their damage. Valka really didn't. I had like 25k strategy only had 19k, so they didn't really have a lot of damage sources. The Braum's not giving you a lot of damage. Iron really wasn't giving you a lot of damage. So if they could have just accommodated and taken Lucian off the board, all the damage sources were kind of going away. So if they're going to allow the Lucian, then get something that's going to get to that Lucian in a hurry. Does look like they are ready for draft. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see what their coaches have kind of instructed them to do, what their team captains are kind of telling them to do at this point. I know Bushi's probably telling his team, "Hey, let's get at least get one out of this. We played good last game." So right after of the board, we're seeing the Zenzao taken off the board. Ego's going to continue to ban that. They're back over on blue side this time. DT over on red side. Again, keeping with that Lilia ban. So they've been very consistent, not allowing this Lilia to get in. Again, Ego also being consistent, not allowing the Silas to get in. Um,
Oh,
Now here from DT, let's see the Lucian ban. Lucian and Zach. That's what I want to see. I want to see that ban. Get that off the table. Stop letting him play it.
they have two.
All right,
Okay,
so
that's one. That's
there's
one.
a Zach ban. All right. And now back over to Ego side, we're going to see here, are they going to ban anything new, or are they going to go ahead and just stay true to their course of action here?
Okay, so Lucian's out. There will not be a Lucian in this game. But they also said you can't have Poppy. So, haha. All right.
All right, so
So,
immediate adaption. Now you got the Maokai out.
I I despise you. I despise you sometimes. Um, yes, the Mao Kai is here, and then something we haven't seen tonight, Gragas.
All right, the Greg is coming out. Uh,
Um, that's can be what that can actually be mid or top or even jungle.
Technically support jungle. Uh, haven't seen that played in mid in a bit though. Aphelios coming back out. I thought Tonic looked good. You wanted him to see the hit the go button earlier a little bit of times. It looked like he was a little hesitant at times, but other than that, he had great position. He did really get caught out, except for a really bad time in front of the tower when Lucian got a triple kill out of it.
I knew it was coming. I'm about to say Senna's gonna be here. I just realized there wasn't a Senna ban. All right, so famine Senna's back. All right.
All right, but again, you're playing Mesa Sanya. They're going to play the Ivern again. Again, they've got the same kind of setup that they did before, where the Maokai and the Senna with the double stun, double CC ability, and then the Ivern coming in to follow up. So kind of putting the same style into place, is kind of changing it up a little bit. Again, I want to see something from DT that says, they've played these disengaged champions, and then like the Nico and the Gragas, but where's my I'm gonna get on top of you champion? Where's the Viad? Where's the Nocturne at? Give me something that's gonna get into the center space and give her a hard time and make somebody else get this damage in. That's what I want to see. Are we gonna prioritize? We do see the Orn coming back out from Wuxi. Kind of wanted to see him on the Mundo, honestly, at this point, but here comes the Orn. I could be wrong. It could be Flex Bottom. So now we're going to see for bans, right? Going to see the Mordekaiser come out. If he's going to play the Orn top, I wouldn't be surprised if he takes the Alawi out as well.
Okay. Um, but also, oh come on, more, more. I'm just sorry, Mordekaiser, Milio.
All right, so Milio ban coming out, so tells us the Gragas is probably the jungle pick at this point. They're not suspecting anything crazy with the Gragas Aphelios bottom. Now we're back up to red ban again. At this point, go for broke, right? Ban the Alawi or ban the Fiora, and not allow that matchup into the Orn. Prioritize one of those two. I imagine if they pick the Fiora here, that the Alawi might get picked. Instead, opting for the Braum ban.
I don't think they understand what's happening here.
There's a Maokai. Are they suggesting that the Maokai is top?
Yeah, I don't think they understand what's happening. Why? Yeah, they don't. I don't think they get it, which is weird because they definitely should get it.
So seeing the
Um,
Sejuani picked up, which is something I talked about earlier, but in the context of that Sedge, yeah, maybe the Gragas is going bottom, and they're gonna and put the Sedge into the jungle, or they're gonna flex the Orn bot and play the Sedge top. I haven't seen Sedge top Wuxi ever play Sedge top though. I'm not certain that's in his range. Yeah, I gotta check on that.
hmm. All right, Trundle's here. Now I actually am confused. This is the problem with Famison. I don't know where the beefy guys are going. Um, I never know. I
Yeah,
never know. So,
that Trump stop.
all right. So, and who's our mid laner gonna be tonight? Last mid laner of the game. Who's it gonna be? Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. All right. All right, DT, what you got for us?
All right, the ever uh Corky's in a really good spot right now. Really fits into the damage that they need to do, and able to do a lot of poke. Um,
Ooh. Okay. We choosing Is this a Gragas mid? Or is this a Karma mid?
I think that Karma is mid.
Okay. So that is a Gragas. So that's a Gragas bottom in a Sejuani jungle.
That would be my guess. Yes.
Okay. You sound as hesitant about confirming this as I am.
I mean, this is a Wuxi team. I've seen Stranger Things. Um, but for the context of their team setup, uh, you'd want that Karma mid. You definitely don't want that Sedge mid or that Gragas mid into that Corki.
No, you really don't. So, okay, so things have definitely changed this game. Oh,
Uh,
except for the Orange here, but Orange.
Oh, yeah, the Ord is here. So DT opting to go more of a beefy combo, uh, but also giving a lot more engage or disengage. But again, the issue with their combination is the Sedge and Orn want to knock people up and you want them in. The Gragas wants to disengage and like kind of throw people around and get them around. So they don't really work all that great together. Whereas on the other side, you have this real kind of strong bot sides setup with the Ivern, with the Senna, with the Malky. I'm not letting it go. You put the Trundle on an island up top. Any tank you throw up there against that Trundle doesn't like that matchup. Um, and then you just have to be able to survive the poke damage you got coming down bottom until your jungle gets there. And we've seen a strong preference for Ego really playing towards that bot side, really willing to go in and set up these really long kind of lane gang setups and wait around for a while in order to present themselves. So they got a lot of CC to lock that down. They've got a lot of ways to get into the fight. DT's got a lot of ways to at least now to lock you down and disengage. So DT with a lot more CC than we're used to seeing. But again, how do you get to the center?
Hmm. Okay. So, with that in mind, then. Oh, hang on. Yeah. No. Well, hold up. It is Gragas mid.
All right. So they've opted to put the Gragas into that mid. Oran's going to go top, and then we got the Sedge coming in the jungle, and then Karma's going bot. Wow. All right. Gragas at least was going to be able to withstand the Corki poke early and heal himself a little bit, and still able to farm, um, and at least allow for the Aphelios Karma combination down bot. But again, their bots set up to be ganked quite easily with this combination. They're opting to take bottom with the Cinemaki and the Ivern visiting. So DT needs to manage the early game carefully, play towards that late game. So far, they've not been able to do that. So we'll have to see if they can pull this off. Predictions are live. And Agai, I am sending you your wonderful picture, your profile picture that was given you earlier for you to review during our break. So you get to see what that looks like. Enjoy, sir. Enjoy. And
Hey,
we will see you shortly on the riff for the exciting conclusion for today's game 3.
I bet you wish it's you and I can see that you still try. Your sweetest dream, but only in your memory. Only in your memory. By your side, it's you and me. Only in your memory. You wish it's only you
jamais poursuivi la gloire. Et la scène des mémoires, des sons, des chansons. Moi j'aime les mots subtils, légers et gentils, comme des bulles de savon. J'aime les voir se prendre, et se lire, et crâne, voler sur le ciel. Sur le ciel bleu, vivrai subtilement, et j'ai brisé. Je n'ai jamais poursuivi la gloire. Marcher, ce sont des traces, et j'ai mis rien de plus. Marcher, il n'y a pas de ciment. Les ciments se créent en marchant. Et marchant se crée les ciments. Et les tournants, les jeux de cœur. On voit les sentiers qui jamais ne doit de nouveau être affolés. Marcher, il n'y a pas de ciment.
All right. Thank you for the standby. Welcome to the last game of the evening, Game 3, Agai. And again, not seeing anything crazy here. We're just going to see some standard 5-point action. I don't know what to make of some of this matchup. Saw the points being doing on the predictions, and I got asked if I was gonna bet on this game, and I said absolutely under no circumstances was I doing that.
You know when you do stuff like that, Soul just automatically wins, right? I just want to let you know that
Nah,
that spiritually he's won.
nah. Spirits, no. He can win spiritually all he wants. I still have more points than him right now, and I'm perfectly content with having more points than him right now.
All right, I can respect the flex. I can respect the flex.
So I can immediately see Valka hiding up here, up top, into the bush. As soon as the fight starts, Wushi's going to come down and not realize it, and he's going to get popped immediately by this Trundle. So we'll have to see how that plays out. Interesting choice on the bot side here. Baxter walked in, took a little bit more poke damage than I think he intended, because this is a karma, so he needs to remember that he's not playing a tank. He is playing something that will poke him if he sticks his head out.
Yep, and early game karma does too much damage. Honestly, it's very enjoyable if you're playing it. Not very fun to be against. But yeah, they haven't hit 2 and they're already pushing them back.
They weren't even hitting 2. They were just making sure they couldn't hit 2 while they did.
Yep.
Just disrespectful.
That's the problem with these melee versus range matchups in the bot lane. Melee range versus just double range. So, and speaking of matchups, okay, so both junglers started on the top side. Ivern and Sejuani are both now moving towards the bot side. So, interesting choice.
Well, I mean, we've definitely seen Ego's jungle playing more towards that boss side every time, just kind of ignoring every other lane really, and going straight for bot side. So more of the adaptation this time from DT side, saying, okay, we're gonna match that. We know we need to be down bot, and yet here we go. Iron's already in position. Is gonna walk over that ward, so they are gonna see this. It'll be interesting to see if they don't respect it and wait for Sejuani. I thought they might try to bait it. But instead, Ivern is going to pull back to realizing probably doesn't want to continue with this guy's already at half-life.
Nope. Ivern backs off.
Ivern backs off. Gragas actually rotates down into the jungle to make sure that the scuttle can be claimed. But now Ivern moving back onto this backside, try to get into this fight. The root is going to land. Walleye is going to flash away, but Artemis is a little pushed here and might get traded live for live. Tonic is able to now start chunking down on Baxter, is going to be forced to flash. Here comes Korn, though. The stun lands from Ivern, but he's able to back away a little bit and now trying to run away. Tonic needs to hold on, needs to wait for Ivern to get a little bit more away from the CS. Here we go. Gragas is here. Tonic gets too close to the Aphelios. Korn going to claim it, But now Artemis is back, and and Baxter was still able to claim the life of Aphelios. I will say this though, Aphelios is dangerously low and is in a spot where if he stays, he could potentially lose a lot more CS. Here comes Valka just putting in the work in Wuxi. Even though Wuxi's ahead a level and Valka's got creeps all up on her, just able to put in work. The strength of the troll in a 1v1 and just sucking those stats out like crazy. So
Well, not even doesn't even have 6 yet, right?
does not have 6 yet to make it
So
even worse.
that was just the Q damage, just the constant chomping down on the Orn. Man, a lot of stuff is. Oh, hold on, Orn teleported back and wants to smoke. Meanwhile, Iron's picking up void grubs.
Yeah, good adaptation though. Realizing that Ivern has gone missing, they immediately push into the dragon to start this out, knowing that he had walked over there on that top side, and they weren't going to be able to contest it because of the positioning there. But now again, just trying to do work. Karma is able to land the root, able to get a little damage here, but now need to be careful.
Yep, just a little damage. No commitments yet. No commitments.
It's a little up
Um,
tap.
okay. Why did that ghoul spawn in slow motion? Never mind. Um, yeah, but Aphelios did spend his money on attack speed boots. So yeah, that's just something I chose to tell you guys. Meanwhile, top lane, um, a troll's beating a fire god with an ice club.
Seeing this damage come back out. Ornhorn is going to land, though, is going to knock him up. But Wuxi is just getting chunked out by Valka, is able to get the kill with the Ivern there showing up there. Poor Wuxi.
Go ahead and give Ivern those lifesaver points, fam. He deserves them.
Ooh, the knockout coming with the root is going to get
Ooh.
followed. Mubai is in big trouble here. Tonic has the damage coming out, but he needs to be careful here. Not going to have enough to 2v1. And Corky just poor FSG.
Yeah,
Out of mana.
Yeah, out of
just
mana.
going to get here and poked out continuously from Stratty. Valka already going to take and chunk out this tower a little bit. Not certain he wanted to pillar there and take a tower shot, but
I still think it's stupid that pillar does exactly 1 damage, so you can get targeted by towers. Like, meanwhile, Gragas is just gonna stay in his lane. Like,
Gragas is here, but yeah, strategy and a tower shot. And if Sedge had just leaped over the wall at that moment, could have actually got the stun landed in tower range, I think, and actually finished that off. So kind of surprised that Korn didn't come over the wall there and say hello to that Corky. Here comes the pillar. Valka knows she's got priority now. Wuxi does not want to take this fight. Wushi's got a long ways to go trying to get back out of this fight. And Valka is just eating away. Here comes the flash. Valka not able to finish the deal.
Baxter. Oh, wrong name. Baxter. I guess tried to finish with the center ults. Did not do enough damage.
Whiffed, I think. I don't even think it hit, did it?
I saw his HP decline, but he didn't kill him. So, oh, there are 3 people down here for both teams.
Watch out. Mabai is going to get pulled up. She's going to get caught. Here comes Tonic getting the damage. Now Corn on the Cobb is going to show up a little bit late. However, Artemis has no mana. Baxter has no health, and they don't want this fight anymore. They're trying to get away. Tonic instantly didn't go. There goes the ultimate on top from Corn on the Cob, but Tonic was a little bit out of range, but now the damage is coming out for Tonic. Down goes Corn on Cob is still continuing with Daisy. There you go. Now get the damage onto the Daisy. Now turn around. Now Corn on the Cob realizing, hey, Tonic wasn't with me. I probably shouldn't stay here.
And now Corky's here. He got back from his
And
recall
now
finally.
strategy. Very interesting decision there. If you look back to where you could tell Corn wanted to push that fight, and Tonic started to back away and walked away and got himself out of range. And then Corn re-engaged, and then the chase got awkward from there. If Tonic had just stayed with Corn, he would have gotten a double kill, and then they would have been able to kill or at least push back Baxter. So, very interesting miscue there from DT between the jungle and the ADC there. Not certain what prompted Tonic trying to back off like that.
No, I don't know either. All I know is it put Corky on the up. Meanwhile, Sejuani is in a bad position. Let's see if he gets
Corn
out.
is in a lot of trouble. I think he does get the flash just barely in time. No health left. Valka says, "Thank you. I will go ahead and take these wood grubs for you."
Yep. Is this the first spawn or the second spawn of these?
Second,
I believe these are second.
yeah. I think I already went down once. They traded the dragon.
Oh, that's right, they did. So yeah, they have all the stacks. So
Mhm.
they're gonna spawn voidlings now. So towers are gonna fall extra fast for them. So that is not something that Divine Temple wants. Oh, hey, Senna's here.
Ooh,
I just
FSG with the
noticed the
good
shot.
ultimate. Senna is going to get claimed, not respecting that displacement on the ultimate. And now
Hold
the
on.
root is coming out. Tonic was eating a lot of tower damage there. Here comes Corn on the Cob. The flash is not going to go do anything there for Shreddy that time. Gets caught out of a position.
Oh, that wasn't. Hold on. That wasn't his flash. That was FSG's.
Was that it? Okay. It looked like he was trying to W and then flash away as well, but he got eaten. Sedge tried to give the kill over, but unfortunately, still didn't go to the grass.
Nope.
He tried to be a good jungle. He tried to put the kill correctly. Here comes the root from Artemis and instantly deleted with the Senna ult. Tonic just vanished.
No, don't get distracted. He's on the dragon.
Corn is trying to sneak this dragon in, and here comes FSG for coverage here. So they're not realizing it at the moment, but Corn was able to reposition and able to take the dragon. And now he's able to get out thanks to a little cheekiness there from FSG to kind of body block there for a second. But Daisy is still trying to chase, and Baxter's here. Ooh, the flash is going to come a little wide on the stun attempt from the Iron for the root.
Yeah, good moves from Divine Temple. They didn't want to fight for that dragon at all, and they didn't have to. So he even got the flash out of Iron.
Tonic walks in, not respecting that the Senna is right there, and just tries to pick a fight he shouldn't pick. Here comes Valka again on Wushi. Wushi's going to be in trouble. Ornhorn is coming out. Ornhorn is going to knock up. However, the damage just coming out from Valka is just too much for Wushi to handle, and again, able to claim the life of Wushi here. So that's a rough matchup for Wushi. He's actually doing really good on the farm here, but I mean, Trundle's got Trinity Force and is eating a tower. So even though he's been able to keep up in the CS, it's 2-0 lead for Valka and just dominating poor Wushi up top.
Yeah. Also, you said eating a tower, and I have the imagery of Trundle just snacking on the tower. Anyway,
Valka's in trouble here though because Corn on the Cob is here. FSG is here. They're trying to get this kill over to Wushi the best they can, but here comes the stun. Here comes Corn on the Cob throwing the ultimate. Wushi able to get the kill on top there. Three guys there. That's a lot of resources to get that kill on Wushi.
And they almost didn't get it. They almost didn't get it. If he had Ghost, I think he would have made it.
Probably would have, honestly. He would have been able to get out of range, and then Ornhorn wouldn't have been able to come up.
Hold on.
Come up again. Wushi doing very strange things there.
All right. I'm glad everybody else saw that. And he W's right into the barrel. Classic. Okay.
Shreddy did not mean to do that.
No, he didn't. But we saw him do it. All right, so what is coming up soon?
You
We
got
have
you
Rift
got
Herald up.
at the Rift. You got Shelly coming up here. You got Strategy trying to get this last tower down, but he needs to be respectful here of FSG. We do see Senna coming on this backside. Uh, the stun lands
Ooh, Big
immediately and he
Rocket
gets
misses
rooted,
though.
but he doesn't get the last poke in here. Now here comes Corn. Strategy needs to be careful here. Does not want to get too close. Get in the range. Meanwhile, Shelly's claimed.
Yep.
Ooh, the
Root goes
stun
down.
lands. The root. Oh, dear, just barely misses. But now they got Shelly here with 4 people in the mid.
Yep. Also, Corky chose is I'm guessing is choosing to go the hybrid route or maybe the magic route. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it's
Yeah,
hybrid yet.
he's
But
no,
so far,
he's gone the Leandries. He's gone the AP route,
yeah. So
which
that's what I
makes
was gonna
sense
say.
with all these tanks. That makes sense rather than
Yeah,
doing
that
the
does.
center build. Corn's on a run. Senna's going to claim that kill eventually. Not able to get
Hmm?
away at that point.
Uh
Wow.
oh, I thought Sutton claimed another. I was like, say, whoa.
I thought Senna was going to finish that out.
All right, good job, Trundle.
Down goes the tower. I don't even think. Yeah,
I mean, there's
I
nothing
don't
you can
think
do
they can
about
stop.
that.
I don't think they can stop the second one.
All right,
If they're
here,
not
all right,
careful. Oh,
Ivern.
here they come. Okay, okay.
Wait. Oh
Here comes
no, Orange
Corn.
stopped it.
Corn.
Well, Orange stopped the Shelly charge with his
Yeah,
E.
yeah, with the E. And now we have Tonic and FSG showing up here on the backside. Baxter's on the run. Meanwhile,
Double
it looks
stun.
like the stun is going to save the damage. Here
Malphite
comes the
ult is
ultimate for
here.
Maokai ultimate, but
Are they
Baxter
trying
is
to
in
fight
position to
this?
follow. Isn't in to follow up.
Corky's
Strategy
here.
is finally coming in from the backside. Here comes the damage. Maokai is going to get claimed here pretty quickly. They need to be careful here and not give up anything further because they're in a really bad spot. But again, the damage, the roof falling out. Valka is going to claim the life of Suajani. Wushi is going to return fire, though, and get some damage out. Dira is in trouble. Dira needs to get out of there. Deer in the headlights. Strata and Valka are now on the run. Here comes Tonic and Wushi. Tonic just was able to remain safe for so long. Nobody could get to him. Wushi just trying to tank, trying to get some of these things here, but needs to be careful. Valka gets rooted, is trying to get away. Strategy is going to get there. Senna says hello. Thank you for getting. And now Tonic is on the run. Strategy trying to get Tonic down before Mabai can finish him off, but Tonic is able to claim the kill thanks to Mabai showing up at the last second. Wow. Just a brawl. Just an outright brawl there, Agite.
Yeah, that was nasty, but it was awesome. Oh man, they should have backed away once they got those first couple of kills. But by them pressing on, I think that ruined their
You
team
got
fight.
Wushi coming up the backside here. Need Artemis to be a little careful there. Valka's not afraid of Wushi, so he can sit here and just pound on
Is Wushi
Wushi. And
there? Okay.
Wushi's not respecting this damage. Like he needs to be careful. Now they're going to come onto him into this tower, and he's not going to be able to get away. Ornhorn is out. Ornhorn is not going to do anything because he's dead. Now here comes Strategy cutting off FSG, claiming the life. Korn is going to ult back at Strategy, but he's all alone. There's no one there to help Korn. He's just going to die and fall over like a sack of bricks. Just disaster there for DT. 4 go down for nothing, and now Dragon for free.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to lie. I like the fact that the person who got the kill onto FSG was Artemis because of the sapling. 2, Artemis handled 2 people by himself basically. Not Artemis, Stratty. handle two people by himself, basically. Um, you don't want to see that in Corky.
He's already got the Andrews done. He's got Sork boots out. Got a little couple stacks there on his ring if he wants them.
I'm pretty
Valka's in
sure his
no
next
man's
item is
land
Mirror
here,
Mana.
fighting 4v1, but Valka's not equipped to fight a 4v1 at the moment. Just has the Trinity Force and the time at. Doesn't have anything else done.
You
Although,
say that.
while we're on the subject of Trundle's items, I would like Soulkeeper to point out and look again that time at it was on a Trundle and has been turned into a Ravenous Hydra. So I believe the argument is settled, sir. That is the proper itemization on Trundle, and you, sir, are wrong. Look what I did there, Augite. I had to.
All right, no, hey man, it's cool. I understand. Sometimes you gotta let people know. All right, so yeah. Speaking of itemization, I'm pretty sure Corky's next item is actually going to be Mirror Mana, if I'm looking at this correctly.
Yeah. Looks like it's gonna be wow. Just Baxter just said hello. Tagged it. Tag Mobai there. I was surprised Artemis didn't follow up immediately. It would have actually been disastrous with Sedge waiting on that corner if he did. We do see here just getting caught out again. Mobai is going to get popped. Not
Oh,
quite gonna
hold
pull
on.
up
He's
and
starting to
Naruto,
fight.
but now here comes the fight. The root Ornhorn is going to come out and get knocked up, but Baxter's on his backside. Artemis is finally getting chunked down by Tonic, but Mabai is in the back. He's almost dead. Wushi is just getting hunted down by Valka, and now this Trundle is just charging forward. Tonic is the next one. FSG is going to get knocked down here in a second. Corn on the Cob is running for his life. Valka is going to eat him as well. Mabai is going to die. Tonic is going to die, and that is an ace.
They didn't lose a single member
They
there.
didn't lose anybody. If Valka says, I don't care about this tower, I'm just going to eat it down. Trundle doing Trundle things. And now here comes the Baron.
Oh yeah, this is uncontested. Obviously, I don't shouldn't need to say it, but I'm gonna say it for y'all.
You
It's
can't
uncontested.
contest if you're not living. That's how that goes, right?
Yeah, well, that is a fact. You need to be alive to contest things, and unfortunately, no one on Divine Temple is. So, this is gonna be the Baron. Hopefully, Trundle does not overstay and die. Okay. Well,
No,
I said hopefully.
he's Valka is like, no, I'll choose some I'll fight this. Yeah, no problems, bro.
Hey man, sometimes we wake up in the morning and we choose violence. I get it. I get it. So yeah, so that's 4 members of Ego with Baron now instead of 5.
It's 4,
But
but Valka
honestly,
also completed the Spirit Vision, so they're gonna be okay with that, 100%.
yeah, I mean, yeah, he had to go back somehow, right?
Right? Yeah, it's almost as fast as a Baron, recall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus, he gets to take a nice time out. He gets to take a drink. Maybe
Troll
get
nap.
something to eat.
Trolls need a nap too.
Yeah. All right, but all right,
We
so
do see
yeah,
the Mormon being completed from Corky, and the Lost Chapter coming out immediately after is there. So definitely looking like it's going to be that more of that AP build. Surprised Senna opted. Well, no, she's got the Collector. She's got the Ghost Blade. So
yeah, Collector goes by. I'm surprised she hasn't got the what was it a something beard the one that lets you see wards for free.
oh, okay.
Yeah, that one. I genuinely have no idea what it's called.
Here comes the Wushi Valka fight down here.
He's
Wushi
out.
is
He's
definitely
out. He's
trying to
gone.
get out of the way here. Valka should have waited on the pillar. She could have stopped it.
This man is gone. He doesn't want anything to do with this.
Hornhorn is coming out, but Wushi was already at like low level to start the fight. I'm not certain he wants to be there in the background. Starry is scary is going to get out. Dexter with the stun landing. Tonic is going to get claimed. Baxter is looking for more kills though, instead of just focusing the tower. Bud, you crazy?
And the rest of the team is just gonna walk it down mid.
Walking down mid, Starry is going to back away from Corn on the Cob and get away. He will. Corn able to get away, though, at that last second. Yeah, interesting for Baxter and chasing instead of just pushing with the Baron Pounded minions. But now Artemis is here. FSG realizes he doesn't want to be here anymore. and is going to get claimed here. Both Dira and Stratty pretty low. Valka up top saying, I'll just stay here and eat things.
Yeah, just munching down on infrastructure. Um, so
Two inhibs
there's
claimed. Dragon now looks like it's being pinged out, and they're going back towards Dragon, knowing that very hard for DT to get into that Dragon pit right now.
yep,
14K gold lead, 24 minutes in.
yeah, and this is the problem that we were talking about a little bit before this game. Uh, these dudes scale really hard, and unfortunately, they got really ahead too. I mean, yeah, this kind of hurts to watch because Divine Temple. I mean, they were hanging in there for a minute. I'm not sure where they lost control actually.
Well, again, it goes back to the beginning. They able to play the beginning well, but FSG getting caught out. Flash
Ooh,
says Flash isn't going to work, and again claiming the live there here, and now we have a 4-man down on bot. Valka is pushing out middle, uh, and DT just bleeding out more lives and more towers, and they're running out of towers to bleed out.
yeah. I mean, that's Maokai Ultimate came
Hawkeye's
out.
gonna land the ultimate. Here comes Starry coming right in there with the enhanced package. Wushi is just gonna get murdered and murked here. Valka is now here to claim to end him. The stun lands on Baxter, but there's nobody to follow up there. And now Corn on the Cob is running for his life, just trying to get away. Tonic was, but just got murdered. Down goes the first tower. Down is going the second tower. FSG's life is going down. Corn on the Cob is in no man's land by himself. He doesn't want to be here anymore. He's not able to get the damage in on Baxter and Dira. He's going to get claimed. Down goes the inhib. And just like that, it is 3-0 in favor of EGO Nog. And again, Ushi 1-7.
Oh man, GG's, GG's. But yeah, dang, that was a good game. That was a good game.
It's a good game
But
to start from Divine Temple, and again, just getting into that mid of that game, just not able to get any sustained success and get any real anything going. Again, Tonic able to get the damage in, able to stay mostly safe, but Wushi just getting absolutely murdered. FSG just getting absolutely murdered. Mobai on that Karma just not able to get anything really substantial going, and unfortunately for them, just slow ball rolling down the hill. It just kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger as it got close to the bottom.
yeah, unfortunately, I mean they did have their moments. There were some good moments from Corner Cop there with the engages and everything. With his jungle pressure too, he was in a lot of places, and he was trying to take these objectives. I mean, they did take two dragons uncontested, so technically one uncontested. The other one they kind of snuck, but that was honestly pretty awesome. So I'm gonna say it was uncontested.
Korb was able to get that dragon into position, and then Mobai was able to kind of just get them to look the other way for a little bit, so able to make that work. All in all, I took clean games for Baxter from the ADC, able to go crazy on the Lucian and then on the Senna, able to do a lot of work. Strategy on that Corki coming out too, and just getting a lot of work done. And Valka just really solid effort across the board for them. Wushi got punished, looked a little sluggish on that Orn, and just couldn't get anything going. And then obviously, down bot, poor Tonic, man, was like it just kind of felt like he had the position at some point. He had the tools, just wasn't able to get the kills on these beefy boys.
Yeah, it sucked because, like you said, he like his position was great. I mean, he was in every fight. He he definitely did his damage. I mean, he's coming in second and what, third in damage in the game.
Yeah,
Only
he's second or
outshine.
third in just about every game.
Yeah, like he's doing his job, but it's just like for some reason, he's not making an impact. He just can't kill the people he needs to kill, and that sucks, man.
Yeah,
I
I mean
mean,
it's a team game, so when you play these big burly comps, it sucks when you get your damage in. But when everyone else is playing these big bulky guys, you don't really have a lot of other damage sources to kill off some of these targets. So unfortunately, just not able to get it done there in the end. Um, Man, guy, you see that beautiful logo below my name in that bottom left-hand corner? Uh, that
I
little
do.
Coachify.gg. It is a platform for esports coaches to track their students and grow their business. With zero commissions, free to join, course tracking, and a new PayPal integration, it's the perfect tool for coaches who want to level up. And man, if you watch that intro video, I think Vish put a lot of that stuff together for it. So always a big shout out to our lady in the background doing the work, and then obviously Soulkeeper holding it down in there, getting all our videos and feeds into place. It's been a pleasure back on the Riv casting with you, Agai. You got any final thoughts before we close this one out?
Uh, yeah, just everybody, good job, good games, guys. Um, I don't need to tell y'all. I mean, I hope y'all coaches take it easy on y'all. Who the what? Look,
Soulkeeper will not and wants everybody to know that he loves all of you, and he loves us, and he knows it's coming for this weekend. Go Niners!
all right, so I guess what I was saying. Good night, guys.
Sinon c'est lui d'étoile. Dans la lumière.
Oh, I don't know.